Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Nice to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing good. It's Limbus time. Yippee. Hello, hello. Guys, it is our 7th day of the anniversary. If you've been keeping up to date since Wednesday, was it Thursday? I don't remember. Whatever. It's been 7 days now. Walpurgis tomorrow, everyone. Walpurgis tomorrow. Hope you guys are good. You know, how y'all doing? It is, we are in the middle of the week. I forgot to mention there's a video. Hold on. Forgot about that. Is this about Lifetimes 2? There's like a 70% chance this is about Lifetimes 2. Warp actually tomorrow. Yes, guys, Warp is actually tomorrow. There is no meme. But yes, guys, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are good. It is middle of the week, but tomorrow is Walpurgis. It is patched tomorrow. We will be gambling. We will also be doing the event. So, yeah. Just letting y'all know to keep that in mind. I didn't expect soup. Well, it's burn season, guys. I have to give representation to the burn E.G.Os. Especially because Harmony is coming out. So we have to do, you know, I thought maybe since Harmony Sinclair and we have, you know, a Hornet Mersault, you know, burn upscale. So we're doing Lifetimes 2. Oh yeah, and Infinite is coming. Which means we can start doing Infinite challenges, which, trust me, there's so many Infinite challenges I want to do, like, right now. Well, yeah, there's a lot of Infinite challenges I want to do. Number one, I want to do, technically I don't need to do Infinite for this one. But I wanted to do we haven't done a proper Rian Yi Song keywordless run, which I wanted to do. But I saved it for Infinite because in Infinite we can probably like play with it a bit more. I want to do the strongest. So I want to do strongest, all of the new packs, right? So all of the apprentices. Then we can do a middle run, a ring run. Dude, we have so many runs that we can do tomorrow. And also then we'll have the Walpurgis identity, so we're going to be doing a LobCorp E.G.O run, obviously. So we're going to bring, like, LobCorp identities. We're going to go to floor 10 with that. You know, that's going to be fun. We'll try some new team building. I want to try and do a Bleed Burn team tomorrow. Or maybe we'll do a Burn Bleed team today. I think I'll try a Burn Bleed team today. I'll see how that works. And, yeah. So, first things first. It is the 7th day of the anniversary login. If you have been keeping up to date since the patch dropped, or the day before the patch dropped. No, yeah, it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday was patch day. If you've been keeping up since Thursday, actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. It's Wednesday. If you've been keeping up since Wednesday of last week, which was when the anniversary started, you will now have the new banner, which we're going to be looking at before we actually start. Well, tomorrow we're going to be doing all of the missions and trying to get all the achievements and stuff. So I say, yeah, achievements. It's missions. We're going to be doing all the missions and stuff. So that's probably going to be the whole day. And then everything will be after. But we're going to check out this new event banner, which I have right here. Oh, look at that. That looks nice. Select the E.G.O one as well. Have a look at this. Okay. This is very cute. I'm having a look at this. This is very much like the second banner. We have the birthday. Oh, there's Heathcliff. I remember everyone was like, where's Heathcliff? He's like right here. I thought Heathcliff would be next to Ishmael. So we have Odism. We got Mersault, Faust, Roger. Very cute. We have Dawn and the Cake and Gregor. Very happy. We got Dante, Ryoshu and Heathcliff buddy. We got Sinclair and Yi-Sung buddying up here. We got Vergi and Shadon up here. Very cute. We have Honk Shnoon on the top right and Fishmail on the bottom right. Very nice. I like it. Very pretty. What about the E.G.O? Where is Pablo? He's probably under the hat. Yeah, hold on. Oh god, the lag. Oh! Limbus, please! Okay. Just put these things on. How does this look? Okay, it's the exact same thing. But just with the E.G.O. So, okay. Very nice. Obviously, we're going to keep this one on for a while until we swap. Do. We really need a sort function in these. Ah, you can sort. When the hell did they add this, bro? I swear to God, this did not exist. I swear there never used to be a sort function in here. You could actually just sort by seasons and stuff. That's cool as fuck. I didn't know that. Obviously, this is also the current banner, but we'll get the animated one later. But we have this one now. So, obviously, we'll get the animated one at the end, along with the animated banner at the end. This is forever. I swear to fuck. I never realized it. I swear I tried it at some point and it just didn't do anything. So, well, maybe I'm just stupid. Who knows? Anyway. Into the Cinnaboard we go. That was yesterday's team, where we did Burn Tremor. Now today we're going to be doing... not Burn Tremor. Burn, though. Lifetime Stew is getting equipped. Now, Don's Lifetime Stew is not Uptime 3. But we'll... well, not Uptime 4, but it's not, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't change much. It's fine. I don't have the thread for this, so, like, you know, don't worry about it. Okay, you know what? I already know everyone is going to yell at me to Uptime 4 Lifetime Stews and Don Quixote, so... How much do I need to Uptime for it? I already know everyone's gonna yell at me to Uptime for it, so I might as well just have a look to see how much I want it to have thread for tomorrow. How many shards do I need? I need 130, and then I only need 15 shards. Okay. I did the inventory thing again. God damn it. Okay. 15 on Dawn. Okay, never mind. More like... okay, never mind. More like 32 on Dawn. Agreed! Dawn's greed sickens me. Okay. There. Is Well holding me at gunpoint? Well was not holding me at gunpoint. Alright, and then let me prep my thread for tomorrow. So tomorrow, I need 200 and something. Remember. I almost did it again. I moved my finger up to the thing and I just didn't click it. Who's not gonna have shards for a while? Okay, I know Gregor's getting shards. I know Hong Lu needs shards. Ishmael probably doesn't need shards for a while. We'll just get rid of Ishmael shards. I did it again. I did. We're gonna go to dispenser, thread. Mersalt, he's literally in the world. He is Walpurgis tomorrow. Hold on. I'm trying to remember how much it was for a he. I'm just gonna quickly look on the... I'm gonna quickly look at the wiki doc real quick. So a he at Uptime 4 is 260 thread. You get 50 thread for the thingy, so I just need 210. There we go. All right. Yep, 260. You know you can click it as one. I know, but I like clicking the button. Okay, so we've uptied Don Quixote Lifetime Stew. Now it has attack weight. Damn, that is some big ass attack weight. Why the fuck is it massive? They always like that. Why is it so big? Good. Anyway, as I was saying, we now have lifetime Sue up type forward, which just gives us more attack weight. But this is good. And we have lifetime Sue Sinclair already up type forward. So, obviously, if we got to use lifetime Sue dot Sinclair and Don, we have to actually use like an ID. So, I'm going to go with how do we maximize lifetime Sue? Okay, very simple. All right, and we've done this before. We've played these games before. Okay, and how we do that? And how we do that is we go into the E.G.O list, which we still can't sort by keywords yet. Kim Ji-hoon will let us sort this, by the way. Oh, it's going to be so good. And we're going to look at all the burn keywords, because lifetime Sue is burn. And we're going to see what we want. Now, I already know what we want. We need things that give us more power. So we need, like, resident. Actually, this doesn't even work on it, because lifetime Sue is... Okay, never mind. So this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Glimpse is whatever. Glimpse is glimpse. It's just, you know, it works on everything. This gives us offense up. Or is it damage up? Okay, that gives us damage up. We do need Soothe the Dead. Alright, because Soothe the Dead gives us plus coin skills. And Lifetime Sue is a plus coin skill? Wait, is Lifetime? Yeah, Lifetime Sue is a plus. Yeah, it has a heads roll. Lifetime Sue is plus coin. So we need this so we can get coin power and final power. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if it's plus coin anyway. But yeah, anyway, we need Soothe the Dead. So we need 5 burn characters. Then we're going to want Polarization, because that's going to let us do 20% damage with skills. Okay? Let's just do something complete opposite. Yeah, I should just do this and then play like a sinking team. So we're going to want Polarization for 20% damage. We're going to want Stifled Rage, because that gives us offense up and damage up. So very nice. Ardent Flame, duh. I mean, it kind of works on Lifetime Stew. But this Wrath Resin doesn't really work, because we're not Wrath, we're Lust. But it does deal 50% damage with attack skills if... How does this conditional work? When an ally attacks an enemy, if the target has burn potency % or less HP, deal more damage. Okay, yeah, so we want this so that our Lifetime Stew does more damage. Obviously, we need Fragment, because Fragment will give us... by the way, special thing about Fragment. And specifically Don Quixote. So Don Quixote consumes more... Like, the gimmick of it is it will consume more lust resources. I'm pretty sure that it adds to this, but I don't actually know. Like, can we get a confirmation on that? This is... Wrath resources plus the sum of other E.G.O resources divided by 3. Okay, well, it's not a Wrath skill. Pretty sure it's all lots. Yeah. So, how much does she consume? I'm gonna check real quick. Don, how much is this? So this is 5 normally. But if you corrode, doesn't it consume more? Or is it... Am I capping? This one. Spend the lust resources by lust resin to boost the damage. And this is before attack. Does that count toward the formula? Because that would make this a potential 11 lust resource. Which would be a lot of damage. Which would be... This doesn't cap. Yeah, so that's 70%. 50%. Damn, this has a 110% boost on it? I mean, it's only 27, so that makes sense. I'm gonna have to double check with the compendium. But normally it's going to be 5 divided by 3, which only give us 1 final power. But if it's 11, which I mean it does say it just says gain final power equal to them consumed. So realistically, we could get 11. That would give 3 final power. Obviously, this just does... Oh, this is also attack weight, number of targets times 20 damage. Okay. Well, donkeys is 3 attack weight. So that would be attack weight, attack divided by 3. So it would be like, what? 3 divided by... Of attack targets. So 3 divided by... 3... Wait, what does of attack targets mean? Attack weight divided by hash of attack targets. Is that like total? What's your data for today's stream? Life times 2. I want to get the strongest life times 2. I think this is meant to represent total of enemies, I feel like. So it's like if you have 3 attack weight and there's 7 enemies, you go 3 divided by 7, multiply that by 20, which would be 2, which would be 20 times 4, which would be 40%. I think that's what it means. I assume that's what it means. If you had... How much does life times 2 have? Like 7 attack weight? So if you have 7 attack weight, and you're hitting 7 enemies, you'd only be doing 20. Okay, yeah, no, that adds up. The math is mathing. The math is mathing. If you have less attack weight and you deal more, but more enemies, you deal more. But what if you had like 11 attack weight and only 1 enemy? Well, then it would be... Yeah, then it would be 7 times 1, which is 7. Which would be 200% damage. I think it means targeted. Yeah, but that doesn't really make sense, does it? Because if you have 3 attack weight and you're only targeting 3 enemies, that's 3 divided by 3. Unless that's the point, right? Unless that means 3 divided by 3, which is 1, which would be times 20, which would be 20%. But if you have 3 attack weight and 1 a target, then it's 1 divided by 3, which is 3, which would be 3 times 20, which is 60, which would make sense. Maybe that is it. I don't know. We'll experiment. It's either one of those two. I think you're right. I think that does make sense. What else do we want? We need more burn stuff. More burn upscales. Okay. This doesn't matter. This is obviously part of the fusion. This is not, unfortunately. Oh, I know. This includes E.G.O skills. I mean, this activates burn. This activates burn, but it doesn't give us much besides this offense down, which would help us clash more, which is good. We're also going to be taking, I don't know, strongest enemies or something, just to make it harder on ourselves. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But I could just get the tier 3 and be done. Like, I don't need this extra stuff, but it's whatever. Unfortunately, Lifetimes 2 is only burn, so that means we don't get a double dip here. But we do get blunt gifts, though, so maybe some blunt gifts will be good here. And we don't need any positional ones besides Ardent Flower. But theoretically, this is base attack skills, this doesn't count. This is base attack skills, this doesn't count. This is skill 1s and 2s, that doesn't count. Book of Vengeance doesn't count because it's base attack skills. The thread would technically count. So if we could get the Entangled Fate and get a Lust Res, we could get 5 Final Power on Lifetimes 2. Yeah, that's what I'm understanding. I assume is the more attack weight you have on less enemies, the more damage you deal overall, which makes sense because that's usually how it works. If we could get this, that would be crazy. Unfortunately, that would mean we're not fighting one of the new packs. How do you get this thread gift? This is from a Sin pack. A tier 5 Sin pack. This will be a lot easier to get when you're playing Infinite. In hard mode, it's a lot harder. How am I gonna get this by floors? Oh, well, I mean, all the burn stuff will be easy. I can get all the burn stuff by, like, floor 3. That's not a problem. I'm more interested in, like, the harder stuff, like this, potentially. This I might not be able to get, though. This would only work on the 4th and 5th ID, which we don't want, we don't have. This is Tremor, so it doesn't work. This, unfortunately, is only skill 3s, and I think... Liu Cans, non-skill 3s, including E.G.O's Inflict Burn, deal 20% damage. This only affects... What is that, Rain Cloud? This is the Rain Cloud. This is very cool. At 30 total summon potency and sinking, so at plus 30 sinking, you get Final Power on your normal skills, on your base skills, on sinking. If you have more identities, you deal more damage. And if you have more identities, you gain coin power. Unfortunately, this excludes E.G.O skills, so we wouldn't count this in the effect. Now, we could potentially do Liu. However, we don't have a Liu Sinclair. So, yeah. No Liu Sinclair, which means we'd only be getting 20% damage. And we don't even get this bit. I mean, we could get the faction. No, we wouldn't be able to get that. And we get the SP here, which is... Nor Liu Don. Yeah, so unfortunately that doesn't really help us that much. Stolen Fixer Magazine, however. We do get blunt power, and Lifetime Stew is a blunt gift. Which means we can get one final power. And technically, we could also Envy Rise this. What's the heart? Oh, this is a quad faction tier 4, which we are going to be using this when Infinite comes out. We're obviously going to do a quad trio run only, and we're definitely going to use this. Pretty much just Omega buffs Captain Ishmael, like hyper buffs Captain Ishmael, and all the others. So Fixer Magazine could be an upscale. We could also run the middle for this, but then we won't get the burn benefits. But theoretically, yeah, we get this as power scale. This doesn't matter on us because it's not a counter or bleed. These are all bleed. This, unfortunately, is just skill 3s, so we don't get that. And what other stuff is there that we could potentially use? Offense level up from faction. Flash power from Blood Red Flame, which would work on... This does work on E.G.O, so we might get this. Thumbclair? Thumbclair and a Liu team could work. I wanted to run N-Corp Don today. I wanted to run N-Corp Sinclair, to be honest with you. I don't know why, I just felt like running N-Corp Sinclair. Anything else from the base that we could work on? Need more offensive love. Does it work on the middle counter skill 3? I don't know. I assume so. Because the counter turns into a skill 3. But it's next turn anyway. So you'd have to use counter skill 3 and then you have to do it again. I'm pretty sure this does work on middle though. Yeah, I know. The chess piece is the sad scene with Dawn. It's very sad. What about the LCE checkup events? That's Clash. It's base attack skills. Base attack skills. Base attack skills. No. 655 from skills, including E.G.O. Inflict burn. No. Isn't there another one? Or am I capping? Blood Flame. We go U Sinclair. I mean, U Sinclair could be a potential pick here. It deals more damage. I was about to say, yeah, I swear to fuck there were 3 burn gifts. Base attack skills, that inflict... Okay, that's base attack skills. And then these 2 base attack skills inflict burn, gain offense up. Okay, I mean, 5 offense up is pretty good. There's some good keywordless. There's some good keywordless E.G.O gifts that we could use, like this. We also could try out the new Shadowbound. Well, we're not using Pequod now. We're going to do Pequod when Infinite comes out. Because I feel like I'm going to get more value from that. I'm going to make the tier 4 that instantly just, like, win the fight. We need Lust. That is kind of the deal. We need Burn and Lust. And honestly, I'm thinking of you, Sinclair. He would have a lot of... He gets a lot of SP. I think I'm going you, Sinclair. It's either you, Sinclair, or One Who Shot Grip. He doesn't get burn on his S3 though. There's a burn kit. Actually, well, no, he has burn on his S3. Maybe we do use, because I mean, it would work on his passive. I mean, this is intended for him. The E.G.O passive is literally inflict burn on Tails hits. Should I focus on my exams or Warpogus? Warpogus! We'll use one who grips. Don, how many lust skills do you have? I was about to say how many burn units you have, but I'm pretty sure she only has one. Yeah, there we go. So I think we care more about lust skills on Don Quixote than we care about burn. Because we'll get... Have I revamped? Yeah, it got revamped, so it is exclusion damage now. So it's like the damage up and the fragile are not included with like the normal one. I mean, manager is probably the most simple one, but what if I went Haisho? Which only has skill 1. I guess manager. Does she have anything other than skill 1s? The lust skill? Damn, she really just has lost on everything, hasn't she? Lantern? Lantern could be... Wait, what is her passive? At the start of the turn, convert 2 non-lust E.G.O into lust. Manager has counter? Okay, yeah, that's fair. We are trying to get maximum lust resin. So I guess we also need a burn, so we have to go burn. So if we're going burn, is this a 9-2 upscale? Should we also take 9-2? This might be a 9-2 upscale. You know what? We're gonna take 2 non-burn identities in the team, and then 5 burn identities, so we could use 9-2. I guess we'll also take 9-2 there. Alright, what do you got here? She, Rack, Zwei. I kind of feel like Zwei. There's a god, yeah. Grip is probably the best one. Because 9-2 passive is on head with a less skill with burn. I mean, we could also do She. I mean, She has a 4 coin. This might be a Sheep House upscale. I'm not gonna lie to you. 4 burn per turn. Potential. Do we benefit from Gaze at all? It is Pierce and Blunt skills. You know what? Sure. Go on, Corp. Okay, now we need burn units. Now we need burn units. Now we need lust and burn. So we got a classic Fire Fist. Ring would be funny, but doesn't count as a burn unit. Liu. I mean, she has a envy counter, so I guess we go Liu. Double Liu. We already took Thumb recently, so we won't take Thumb again. Your lust is only S1, isn't it? It is. Her lust is on S3 though, so it might be a bit hard. Her cooking. Might have to go full Liu here. I was thinking of taking Kira. This could be a potential Kira run. I mean, I did say I wanted to do Burn Bleed, but... I mean, you know what? But I don't have any Envy, though. So I can't activate the Burn. Oh, actually, do I have Envy in this team? Hold on. If I bring Kira... all I need is one other ID, right? For Envy Res. Get Thermal Blades, right? Hold on. I need 3 Envy on the team. Which means I need, like... That would be a problem. Yeah, I don't have the envy res. I have 2 envy. Almost. Wild Hunt. Well, I need 5 burn to activate the fusion, right? Like, that's the thing. So we have these are our 2 outliers. So the rest of them have to be burn units. We could go middle Dawn. Yeah, but she doesn't have a lust skill. I mean, does it matter if she has a lust skill? Actually, that's a good point. Do we need a lust skill for Dawn? I mean, she's gonna only use Lifetime Stew if we use it. She is the Lifetime Stew. I mean, I want her to be affected by the burn gifts. The problem is I want her to be affected by the... Actually, she doesn't need to be a burn identity to be affected by the burn gifts. Yeah, no. She doesn't need to be a burn identity. She just has to have burn in the E.G.O. Because then it'll like... No, but she won't benefit... No. She needs to benefit from... I just realized. She needs to benefit from the plus coin up. No. Alright, plans change. I can't use... I have to use sync. So the problem is this. So here's the thing. I need Dawn to be a burn unit. So she activates the burn representation. Right? Like, she activates the burn fusion. So she has to be burn. We can go Euclid. Right? And that would be triple envy. We'd have envy 1, 3, and 1. So we have 2 1s and an envy. That's pretty common. This works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go 1 more burn unit. We need 1 more. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do an outlier. So we can just go with a lust bleed user. Who would be a good lust bleed? We can go Ring. Ring Otis. Maybe. Barber? Barber! Wait, this might be a Barber ups. Wait, I'm not even kidding you. This might be a Barber. Wait! And then I go, hold on! And then I'll go for scissors? Wait, Barber upscale. Okay. This was a Lifetime Stew video. It's now a Barber video. Okay. We might not need to take... Hold on. We might not need to take Euclid if I just have E.G.O. That's a potential. Bro, my team is cooking, dude. What can I say? Why would Barbara help? Because she has... Think about it. All of this bleed that we are inflicting. Guess who it goes to? That's right, Barber. That means maximum bludgeon scissor blades, which means maximum attack weight, which also means we can spam I'll go for scissors. Is Ring Otis good? Yeah, Ring Otis is good. She's pretty much just a mini Ring Sang. Whoppers tomorrow. So there you go. That means the rest of everyone else is just upscaling. So we can go like... Oh, but you know what I just realized? I just realized something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Does Magic Bullet work? But it's Pride Res. How do I deal Pride? How do I get a Pride Res on my Lust team? Do I even have Pride in this team? Fucking... Kinda, actually. Yeah, I do got Pride on this team. Alright, well, we have a 50-50. I mean, it'd be good for bleed count, too. Yeah, I have to sync Dawn. I have to sync... No, I have to sync East Dawn for the blur. You know what? This is fine. We'll rock this. We'll rock with this, and then we're going to take SP buff. Dayu, you can take Chef. Why not? It's fun. F. And Mersol, you can go fucking Liu. Why not? I don't even remember what Liu does. Is this burn potency? More burn. Honk Shnu, you can go... Ting Tang. And Gregor. Fire Fist support. What is it? I don't even know what a support... I don't even remember what a support passive does. Ally with a faster speed deals more wrath damage. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, why not? Alright. We don't need any other E.G.O besides 9-2, 9-2, lifetime stew. And I'll go for scissors. Okay, surely I should probably put more E.G.O on. At least the characters I'm actually going to use. But I only put the bare... I'll only put the bare minimum E.G.O on. Make it harder on myself. Moving Reg would be a good one too. Ishmael, she can have Capote, Ada, Rosette. We'll do Capote. Roja has Indicant, 4th match Sanguine, but we'll take Indicant. Because this is a burn upscale. And we have Yusunyana. Alright, we're good to go. Yeah, this team is gonna be awesome, guys. Daring today. My team is fire, alright? I just want you to know that. This is a burn upscale. Speaking of... What do we want? I need money. I need gifts. What is this team? This is just a lifetime stew team. So that's 90-90. That's 180. I mean, I kind of want Starlight Guidance for the Flash power up. Would make lifetime stew better. No gifts. Okay, we're not doing that. You're crazy. That's 180. Not bad. I want to go no more than 250. Or 200. 250. No more than 250. So I can go for another 70. Obviously I'm going to go with Interstellar Travel. So that's 50 now. Now I can only bring 50 more. We take a starting cost. So that's 30. And then we go... Yeah. There we go. 250. I think. 90, 180, 200, 220, 230. Beautiful. I am fire. We're going to take Stifled and... Butterfly. And some Starlight. No. I am greedy. May I have great pools. Thank you. This is a cooking stream. Yeah, this is a law-accurate lifetime stew stream. Now, I just realized I didn't take any E.G.O resource gen. What E.G.O resources does lifetime stew need to actually fuel? Lust, Wrath, and Gluttony. Okay, well, it's a good thing I brought Barbara Otis. Is she my only Gluttony on this? Okay, no, Dawn has Gluttony. No, actually, no, we have high shows. Okay, we have Gluttony. We're a little gluttonous. But I want some better burn gifts. Like, this doesn't actually matter for me because microchip does not actually affect burn potency, so... We're going to ignore that and skip a few, try and get a bit of burn gift. Oh, actually, I do need Blood Red Mane. Blood Red Mane would give me... 2 Clash Power Up. Sure. These all do not matter. Event, please get an Abno. Okay, Bado, Abno immediately. We're gonna run these two as the prio. I guess Liu Roja doesn't really need to exist in this team anymore, but I'll just bring her along for the aura. Bring her along for the aura of it. Food gift runs. I remember we tried to make a pizza once. I don't know what I was thinking back then. That was stupid. But maybe we should do a cooking one at some point. Maybe we should try and get all foods. Yo, this team, I ain't even gonna lie to you, this team is kind of fire. You can't cap and say this team is not kind of fire. This shit, This shit would make Reddit blow their head off. Alright. Now, we need to actually fuel the E.G.O first, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit. What is this team about? Lifetime stew. This team is fire, but also kind of bleed. Yeah, kind of. This is a Canon Dante cop. That is true. Bam, 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 bam. I'm not gonna try any envy gimmicks for now because we don't have enough envy resources. The grippening. Boop. Schmack. I've been stewing this for a lifetime. Wow. Pop. Okay, we're gonna do all of these to get resources because we have no resources. Let Faust grift me for 10 cents. And lunacy. I'm gonna have to consort the experts. Oh! Lunacy. Okay. That is I assume that's a really good timing. Thank you very much for the support, by the way. I appreciate it. And that is an answer to Faust's question, pretty much, with a yes. Boop. Boop. Alright. We got Ishmael passive going. She can do it for free. Is it ridiculous to say that? You have to consult with the experts on this one. Well, I don't have any grudge right now, so there's no point doing that. Boop. Did I go? Almost. Block. Go my high show. Remember, we also probably should get some E.G.O resource generating. I kind of forgot about that. We kind of need that for... Damn, triple head at -10. That's my go right there. Wait!
Now about that starlight.
Okay, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Fine. You can have a little bit of starlight. Was that a voice crack? No, I did not voice crack. What? My mic might have peaked. Thank you, by the way, for the support. Okay, I was just gonna mention. I'm like, oh, dude, how do we get E.G.O resources? It's right here. That's how we get it. Tails hit. If we hit tails, we get, say it with me, resources. That is a lifetime stew upscale. $2 is $2. But yes, you may have a little bit of starlight as a treat. Okay, we need more lust, which we have plenty of lust, so we can spam Dawn. But we don't have enough to boost it. Why is Barber here? Trust me, let me cook. Hey, Barber is here because this is a burn bleed team. Alright, so she's gonna solo schlurp up all of the blood feast. Okay, we have 3 bleed units here, guys. We have Ishmael. Actually, 4. Remember, N-Corp is a bleed unit. We have 4 bleed... In fact, the 4 bleed units here. And the 3 solo burn units here. Speaking of, can we just not do enough? This is a lifetime stew upscale right now. Boom. Here you go. Although it doesn't have much of a res. You know what? Fuck it. Lifetime stew upscale. Boom.
A little more starlight.
Yeah, thank you so much. E.G.O. Hold on, that did a lot of damage. First of all, thank you so much for the support. And alright, you might have a little bit more as a treat. Only a little bit more though. Your greed is you know, you're almost as greedy as the middle right now. Okay, that was a good E.G.O. That was a good E.G.O. So now, hold on, lifetime Sue, roll tails. Boom. Perfect. What is this team? This is the lifetime Sue. Damn! That's a lot of damage. Hold up. Why you do so much damage? And I got E.G.O. And my Faust just got E.G.O. resource amp. So I'm gonna E.G.O. resource amp. What? Like Lust? I guess yeah, I'll just resource like Lust. Hold on. This might be fire. It heals sanity. That's you use Stu more. More funding for gambling. True. I owe the middle $3. Hold on. This damage might be fire. Hold on. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yo, okay. No meme. If Lifetime Stu was a negative... Well, it is a negative coin. But what if Lifetime Stu was a positive coin identity? Would that make it better? I mean, I assume so, right? Because you want to hit heads to heal your team, right? Like, this is technically the bad thing to have, but, like, E.G.O. resource was kind of nice.
A tiny bit more, please.
A tiny bit more. Also, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Your greed is... You're looking like Liu Roja right now with the amount of greed that you have on your face. But you know what? I'll grant you one more Starlight as a treat. Thank you for the support. More fun. So how much bonus does Lifetime Stu Dawn need? So she needs resources up to 50%. How does that work? Is that saying I need 5 is each lost resource 1? I assume so. So I need 50 lost. Hi, Sweeping Bokak, what characters do people get? Zigong Otis. There is no fact as to, there's no source as to why I want Zigong Otis. I just think it would be awesome. Should I get high show Faust? Yeah. If you want to run high shows, yeah. If you want to run Rupture Team, she's very good. So you'd benefit a lot from there. You know what? This is a lifetime Stu upscale. I don't want sanity. I want to lose the clash. I want to lose the clash because that makes me not lose SP, but you know what? Lifetime soon. Boom. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I actually got thermal blades. I didn't even mean to activate thermal blades. That was an accident. Snip, snip. Hold on, kill. W. Damn. And that gave me 5 blades back. Thank you very much. Do I have any E.G.O. resource?
How about some more?
How about some more? No. No, I already gave you your last one. Thank you for the support, though. I appreciate it. No, not allowed, though. Your greed. That you've had too many. The middle already have 5 E.G.O. gifts. You can't have any more. It's too much greed. This is fine. We need lust resources. Hey, speaking of this, the lifetime Stu. There's the lifetime Stu E.G.O. Grab that. Actually, we do need this. This makes us this gives us the tier 5. We literally actually exactly needed that. There's the cookbook. There we go. Now we have final power on E.G.O. Now we just need the other 2. And there's Zippo, so that's going to give us E.G.O. resources. That's good. I'd like a little bit more E.G.O. resources, though. Which is why we're doing this. Like, this is fine. Is he get the 3? I don't know. Wait, can you put the bleed stuff on me? Because we might as well. And I can get rid of this. That's actually good! Polarization! Unfortunately, that won't really work on... I just realized that doesn't really work on N. Sinclair. Mags off for wall PP? Yes. Just realized that N. Claire doesn't really have minus above 30 SP. Actually, if I upgrade it, it goes to 15 SP, which he very much can easily reach by just winning a few clashes. Oh, dude, Snake, man. This is a freaking downscale, bro. What is this? This is not an E.G.O upscale, dude. This is an E.G.O downscale. You know what? That. If only it was a res. This is what tomorrow is Walpurgis, so Steak man. I wish this was actually. I don't wish I was fighting Gear 4 Luffy. That would beat my ass. But pop, 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 pop. Stab, stab, stab. Damn, I got Heathcliff. Heathcliff! Alright, you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. I actually prefer if you got hit somehow. Oh, hit. What the hell is this? Nope. Step, step. Nice, that is a lifetime stew upscale. Very nice. Yeah, no, it's actually tomorrow. Okay, we need more E.G.O resources. Nice. Bam, 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 bam. If we grip, that will buff lifetime stew by 30% increased damage. And that is what you call an upscale. She has thermal blades for this turn. I think that breaks the arm. Oh, that's the right arm, so we're chilling. Go ahead, E.G.O. 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 Alright. That guy's got 5 fragile. Good job, Fish. Good job, you greedy, greedy girl. Execution break the arm. Nice. Come on, you got this. Adelaide, there you go. All that juicy SP. Lifetime stew. E.G.O. E.G.O. Nice. That is an E.G.O moment indeed. Great work. Through that. Nice. I fanatic whistled, so I actually have 30 SP. Okay, you know what? I really should upgrade the polarization. I think if I upgrade it, I'm actually gonna get the bonus for it. Is she MD dependent? Damn. Damn, the attack weight really did not hit that other guy. I was really hoping it would, but. Pilot, breaking, slam. Hooray. Oh, hey, look, we got fire down. Let's grab that, and we'll grab... Honestly, I'd rather grab this. I just realized, what is this team comp? What's so wrong about running Burn Bleed? I think Heathcliff... I mean, actually, Sinclair's a really good one, but Heathcliff's one is pretty good. Okay, here, this has auto... Actually, this is good. This auto blower, and then this has... Ooh, naughty plushie. We, ooh, if we can get coffee and something. Go here. That'll be good. How much cooking goes on? True. You're not wrong. Hey, look, we got coffee. That's gonna help a little bit with the lust. So if a lust attack was used, we gain one of everything that does not correspond to attack. So if we don't have any... No, actually, it doesn't help with lust at all. That helps with everything but lust. That would be cool. That would be a cool boss. Okay. This is a great lifetime stew section right here. You know what? Corrode lifetime stew. I'm getting serious now. This is serious. Now I'm getting serious. Boop boop. Nice. Sago. Very nice. Bang, bang, bang. Bleh. Now that was a lifetime stew upscale. Why is she so ass cheeks? Okay, before we start flaming Barber, I'm going to introduce you to the enemy that we are fighting. For the N-Corp Inquisitor. Now you notice how the N-Corp Inquisitor has an endurance to slash attacks. Now note how Barber Otis is mono slash. I rest my case. Now you might say, what about Heathcliff? Well, Heathcliff's doing the same thing right now. Well, hooray. Fight done. Alright, we need more resources. I need more lifetime stew. Wild Hunt has blunt. Double fight or an event? I kinda... I'll do an event. Okay, this is good. Little Faust. We could use this. Please don't... Okay, I was about to say, please don't greed, Roger.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
On one skill. That is still better than on no skills. Let's do this. Actually, you know what? I should have E.G.O'd, so I could have activated. Also, she is a blood fiend that does better when she has more of her, you know, her gimmick, which is why she's on the team in the first place. She's here because she can solo suck up all the bleed that we inflict. A generation, perhaps. See? That doesn't make Heathcliff bad because he only did 52 damage. These enemies are not weak to the skills that we inflict. Let us actually get this and this. There you go. So now we're gonna get what's the word? The blades now. Now we get bird. Stab, stab, stab. Snip, snip, snip. You know what? This looks like a soup up scale.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
45 SP. Yeah.
이것이 궁극의
Whoa. Thanks for healing fast. Let's all deal burn and not tell Otis. What about Faust? Faust also does not deal burn damage. Unless I activate 9 too, then it changes out burn damage with her skill too. Okay. He's happy. He's so happy right now. Should buy this. This is also good. Today's expression is going to be good here. Fresh. Wound Clarity is going to be good here because we want more. We also want more lust skills, so we'll take this. Ashes to Ashes is good. We do actually want Tangled Bundle. I didn't see Faust. There is a Faust who's very mouse on this team, yes. Phantom Pain does not work on my ego, so we're not going to grab it. And I didn't see if we got any ego source gen. No. I don't think so. We're going to enhance this because I know that Enkler is going to be 100% insanity. It's going to be really funny. We also want to upgrade this. Okay, we're getting pretty consistent ego gen right now. We also have Wound Cleared, which is good. This could be a potential Wound Cleared plus moment, and I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind a Wound Cleared plus moment. What would I give for it? And get rid of Flob. I don't mind that. I don't think we have any one... Oh no! I mean, this is a lifetime 2 upscale. So that works. Yeah, we'll wait. Boom. Alright, let's do this. Very well. Well, we need to start getting rid of that happiness, so... Actually, I say that, but that's going to activate whistles, which is kind of funny. You know what? Rusty coin would be best. Oh, true! I corrode this. There we go. Gonna make me lose a bunch of sanity. But I'm immediately gonna get it back because I whistles, which is, I think, gonna be really funny. Okay, minus 15. Hold on. This is a stew up. Oh, I should have stewed with Dawn. I forgot. Bleh. I didn't like a pop. I heard like a pop. That would have been a good Dawn Soup moment. No meme. That would have been a good Dawn Soup moment. Damn. Alright, I'll have to do it next turn. Well, Dawn Soup is expensive, man. I just got 5 lost. This is a burn team. This is a burn bleed team. Sync Dawn is here because we need to be a burn identity for the tier 5, the tier 4. Big 35. Hey, it did its job. Wait, what does this corrosion do? I forgot. Because the corrosion doesn't give buffs, does it? No, the corrosion doesn't give buff. But it does spend random resources to inflict... Wait, that means this does totally get affected by, At least the corrosion gets affected by... Magic Bullet Otis. Huh. If we sub MBO... Actually, maybe... I don't know. Anyway. Just send it. Think about it later. How much loss? Oh, I got a lot of loss. There you go. Stew. Hold on. That's more burn. Thank you, burn passive. There you go. See, she's doing numbers now. Little execution. We got that bleed count as well. That's all for Barbara to consume. And her greed. He just burps. I think that is just him. Iboge! Iboge! That is an Iboge upscale. There. And that is definitely an Iboge. Oh, hold on. That's going to hit me. It's going to give me 2 Clash Power next turn. Thank you. And that is most certainly an upscale. Thank you kindly. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's a bit weird, but whatever. Mammary. And die. And die. Boogie! And die. Boogie! So far, so good. But I just realized we could potentially get... Oh, that's such a good gift to get. We could potentially get... What's the word? Magic Bullet Otis as a support passive. We do have a lot of burn count on our team. And this does get me Dust to Dust. And this does get me the Stolen Fixer magazine. You know, I think I'm gonna go here. Mannequin time. This is a lifetime student. This is a Barber upscale, by the way. Just want you to know that. This is a Barber upscale. Hey, Barber is gonna smoke in this fight. If it lasts longer than 3 turns. Which it is mannequins, so I mean, highly possible. Hopeless. Not for lifetime stew, it is. Because it's hitting my team. That's good. Not for Dawn, it is. Is 410 tomorrow? Yes. Does this get... No, it's based on resources. Okay. What's this? Wrong costume. Okay, we need more Blood Fist consumed. You know what I can do, actually? Holy Envy Res? Hold on. I might be goated with the source. Boom. Oh, he didn't corrode. Hold on, that was actually go. Hold on, I think everyone got E.G.O resource amp next turn. Iboge! Iboge! We need a rock, by the way. We should probably get that. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Snip.
분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
Stab, 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 stab. Iboge! Iboge indeed. Bow, bow, bow.
나도 녹이면서
Bow, 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 doo, 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 doo. Yeah, we're gonna want to go to.
정화.
All right. Wait, would Ishmael count a hit if Sinclair's to hit her? Yes. We gotta be very careful of that. That is a thing that could happen. And also, if you, Heathcliff, is countering, he will activate the power counter. That's being a lot of SP right now. This looks like another lifetime stew, baby. You know what? Corrode. That is a corrode upscale right there. Theoretically, if I didn't need 500, would I release Minhero? I don't have a Minhero. So I would not be able to fulfill the deal. And I would feel bad. This is the Welveter incident all over again. Ding ding. Bleh. Hooray! Mamory. Unfortunately, I did roll tails, but it is okay. Bow, bow, bow. Snip, snip, snip.
실밥이 터졌나?
Welveter incident. There was a very funny moment where accidentally, during Kano 8, used Lifetime Stew, and instantaneously it backfired. Because he was countering with Malfaust. And, well, let me just tell you that, she did not appreciate she did not appreciate getting Lifetime Stewed. And then a patch, literally a week after that happened, a patch came out that made it so that Malfaust would not counter Assist God. Because what happened is that the Assist God triggered by an ally attack, which is not supposed to happen. Wild Hunt is intentional because it's a counter, but the assist god was not supposed to do that because it's supposed to be only enemies. But it was very funny. Yeah, you can still do it with Wild Hunt Heathcliff. You can still do it with Wild Hunt Heathcliff. Iboge. You did not like the stew, no. Nice. Good job, Sinclair. Nice. There's a bleed upscale going on right now. Low accurate teams like the all shown in the trailer. Bow, bow, bow. Like in the anime. There. Could be a potential.
재밌겠는데?
Pub and thumb missiles a choice. Hey, that's a goated choice. That is a goated choice. I would never question the manager. Bleh. Uh oh. E.G.O! Oh wait, he can't die. That's fine. You know what he needs?
몰라 열받도 이러면 아무것도 못.
He needs lifetime stew healing. That's what he needs. Sinclair, you need to do your duty's work. Ah, duty. Save the Soup Society. Excellent, excellent head roll. $22 HP, baby. Love to see it. That's a super moment, baby. Alright, one fight done. On to the next mannequin. Hopefully we get some more burn stuff. I mean, I want to get the blunt gift. The blunt gift would give us final power, and I kind of need that. Whoa, this is new. Is this a cursed E.G.O gift? Behind an old billboard that's seen better days stands a vending machine emblazoned with a half-faded T-Corp logo. I think we might have found a cursed gift. The machine is tall, with dozens of thin clock hands ticking and turning down its cylindrical body. There's a promotional tagline written beneath it. Stop borrowing time. Prepay with your disposable time and buy time without delay when in a pinch. There's a small slot next to the machine for users to insert their hands. Wait, underneath the slot, there are warnings written in nigh-legible font. Just what the heck does it say? Upon use of this device, with the proviso that the user makes a payment of sum of temporal resource, the user will be imposed a temporarily timed shortage. Open parenthesis. For the purpose of this agreement, the temporary time shortage mentioned will be predicated on the T-Corp variable time scale. However, any sum of a day or greater will be measured based on A-Corp standard timescale. Close parenthesis. This is fucking massive. Holy shit. Received time prepayment will automatically be deposited and amassed within the ancillary accumulation device within the machine and will be prepared for the provision to the user upon circumstances in which they make a withdrawal request via undertaking a series of procedures or the fulfillment of refund conditions stipulated in the manual thereof. By summation of the user's total per day hour and extrapolated acceleration rate subsides calculated by a distinct formula, the precise period, order, and limitation in reflecting these changes to user's account balance is determined by the device's terms of service as described. Very well. The full extent of this multi-quick's writing need to be received in full. Bro, what? Hang on, ain't this one of them things the collectors wear on their head, on their arms? Oh. Well, this would give me the E.G.O gift, but I don't think the E.G.O gifts work, chat. Should we save this event for later? I don't want to spoil myself. I don't think I'm gonna accept it. I want to use this when take it for the funnies, but it doesn't work. I mean, I don't mind nerfing myself for fun. I don't mind nerfing myself for fun. Okay, I mean, okay. Spoil yourself. Well, I mean, the cursed gifts don't work. No, they don't. There's a bug right now where they don't convert into blessed gifts. So you don't really get the thing. But I guess, I mean, we found this. So like, yeah, we'll take this. Well, might as well make a deposit while we've got time to burn. Hey, burn off skill. It appears that this device functions on a mechanism not dissimilar from those installed in T-Corp collection staff gauntlets, executive manager. Are you sure the payment went through? I don't feel any different. With the sitter's slowed speech trailing behind, I hurried onward. Tarnished gauntlet. This ego changes after 6 encounter wins. Oh! What? -5 min and max speed? Oh my goodness! The tarnished gauntlet. My speed! Oh my god, my Sing Don Quixote has been ruined! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, it actually has a counter! Oh, Jesus. Okay, right, well, fuck. Lamb Gregor is loving it. I guess we're playing with a perma max speed reduced. This is gonna be interesting. You can't get rid of it, by the way. That's one of the things about these gifts. You cannot get rid of it. It is kind of... It doesn't even get blessed. No, we're just gonna have to be -5. Hold on, let me see my speed. Oh. Wait, but I have speed. What? Pardon me? My speed looks pretty normal, chat. Yeah, it's not affecting. It's broken, chat. The cursed gifts don't work. I'm actually perfectly fine. Actually, I don't even feel that bad. Actually, I feel quite good. Does it get blessed? No, it's bugged. It's bugged right now, so it doesn't work. Well, that's unfortunate, but kind of funny. Bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna do that to activate Ishmael's Rudge. Okay, well that's cool. I'm glad I know what one of them do now. That's neat. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. That definitely requires a little bit of a lifetime stew right there. Owie. My Sinclair, no! He's so happy. Don't worry, we'll change that. We'll activate lifetime stew. Speaking of, E.G.O. This is going to be an E.G.O moment. E.G.O. Mamadi! Good crit. Can I get a crit on this lifetime stew? That'd be peak. Oh, we did! Crit lifetime stew. Damn! Hold up. Let her cook. I need to get the tier 4, by the way. I need to get the rock to get stronger lifetime stews. E.G.O. Mamari and E.G.O. I gotta lie to you, man. I'm feeling the appreciation. I'm understanding it now. I'm learning. Do-do-do. This will work. At lifetime stew again. Boop. E.G.O. Hello. E.G.O. E.G.O. Hop. Alright, show me. Minus 40. I'm so happy. Bleh. 27. Yeah! We got 3 burn count though, so it's worth. Boop. And I think I like lifetime stew. Okay. Good enough. Whistles. To be fair, I also put on a lot of support passives that actually buff my SP. I probably shouldn't have done that. I just kind of forgot. I did a little forgoring, so I should probably fix that at the shop. Nice. Violet breaking slam. Not bad. More lust resources. Does Ham and Pang Pang have stew? Why is Sinclair so happy? Because he's full of soup. Wouldn't you be happy? More SP means more soup. Hold on, true. Marie. There you go. Look at him. He's loving it. Good soup. It is good soup. Great soup, even. Step. Oh, we got Rooster Rampage. Beautiful. Thank you, Big Bird. Okay. Excellent. What is this? Milepost. What is the optimal team set up to put me to sleep? Like you want to be put to sleep? The optimal team set up for sleep. Okay, like what are some really relaxing? What is some really relaxing gameplay? Let me think here. Who is like the most relaxing? Christmas Ishmael and Christmas Gregor. They are literally the EP egos. So if you use them, I mean, Ishmael is literally very EP in her like ego, so that'd make you very sleepy. It's a win-win. I see no win. Team replace? I should probably do that, yeah. I currently put Ring in here, which is not good for me. How did I not think of this? Because he gives me SP, which it actually heals. It literally heals all of my things. And we're gonna just put Rien in here, I guess, because he's on the banner. I think that's like the only one that affects my SP. It's just Yisang. We'll just leave it like that. Alright. We're gonna want burn. Grab this. Alright, we finally have the coin power, which we've been waiting this for the whole time. But now we're also gonna get the rock. How am I gonna get the rock though? I literally have no E.G.O gifts that I can't grab that. It's so funny. Frick, how do I get the rock? I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't need this. Can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm also gonna get rid of that. Boop. Don't give me glimpse. Fuck! I don't want glimpse! Said, like, no one has ever said this before. Oh my god, okay. I don't want glimpse. Get rid of it. Man. I didn't want glimpse. Now I gotta get rid of other stuff. Can I buy something and get rid of it? Yeah, I'll just buy like Midwinter. And Glidwinter, and then a tier 1. Yay! Burn rock! Alright, now we're gaming. This is a single coin upscale. We would like rusty coin, dude. Can I get a... I keep scrolling down because I'm so used to scrolling down. I have to like learn how to not do that anymore. I was about to say, can we get a rusty coin? That would be good with the sauce. Ooh, Ishmael skill replacement would be great actually. Damn. A little brokey, but oh, I forgot about the blunt gift. God damn it, I knew I was forgetting something. The instant I left the shop, I remembered the Envy blunt gift I was trying to get, and I completely forgot. Ah, maybe if we get lucky, we get it as a reward. Hey, Wayward. You take some more SP, 9-2 or lifetime stew. Damn, that's a lot of lost resources, bro. Happens to me a lot. I was distracted with like lifetime stew. Probably not a good thing to get distracted by, but I was. There we go. This is the lifetime stew upscale. Actually, this is a 9-2 upscale. 9-2 upscale. And I did a lot of damage. Damn! I did a lot of damage. E.G.O! Damn! Alright. Can't wait to see that lifetime stew. I wanted to do 9-2 first, because that instantly brings my SP down, and now I can lifetime stew. Damn, hold on, he's staggering everyone. Hey, yo, do not let this man play, bro. He will jump you. You gonna leave? Actually, if you leave, this is a lifetime 2 upscale. Is what I would say, but I forgot I'm staggered. It's not really a lifetime 2 upscale, is it? I'm gonna make it one anyway. There you go.
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
이보게.
이보게! 쑥부하게 타고 가시게!
이보게.
이거 분강 맞지?
Happy burn season.
바이올렛 브레이크 슬램!
Nice. Did I ever break any of them? Did I accidentally not break any of the portals? It's gonna be really funny if I didn't break any portal. I broke 2 of them. I broke 2 portals. That's good enough.
조여목구를 달고 볼까?
This is truly a burn season. True. Alright. Boop. That's a strong skill. I'm gonna need lifetime stew for this one. Excellent decision, lifetime stew. Can I get a secondary opinion from Don Quixote's lifetime stew? Good. Okay. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
단번에 끝낸다.
Nice. That's E.G.O resource amp. We love to see it. Boom. Why does he make that noise? It's like... Boom. Lifetime still upscale. Iboge. Very nice. Ah! Actually, we're chilling.
몰라 열받죠?
And stab, stab. Dub. Hooray. I will gladly accept this. Oh yeah, we get the thermal blades at least. That's good. Thermal blades, and I guess I'll take this. Oh, we did get some tier 3s. Well, that's a bit too OP, so we'll take this. Second final floor. That was only floor 3, damn. I didn't realize how short that was. Rusty coin is really good. Is there anything else in this plaque that I want? I kind of thought we were on floor 4, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that was a downscale by my end. I thought we were on floor 4. I kind of want to go Season of Flame. Season of Flame would guarantee me getting, like, one of them. I kind of want that. I think I'm going to try go for Season of Flame. And immediately, I think I will not go Season of Flame. Instead, we'll go Faith. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Faith. Actually, do I even need Faith this run? Not really. I don't really need Faith this run. Slices and dices? It is burn season, but I'm not sure if I'll get it or not. I'll try. Ooh. I mean, these are kind of really good. Very... I guess I'll go Warpo. I guess I'll go full stop. We'll go full stop. Special contract's good at least. And we get attack weight? Hold on, this is an upscale. We have attack weight from E.G.O's and Barber. Now this is an upscale, baby. Hey, but first we have to fuel a little bit of lust. Get a little bit of that whistles as well. Marie. My greed was punished. The greed. Bam. Nice triple tails. That's what I like to see, buddy. What am I watching? This is Bleed Bird. I've seen Bleed Bird before? This is the strongest in the game. Don't you know? Boop. And boop. Nope, first time. Well, let me tell you, this is perfection. Alright, Reddit would hang you from the gallows if they saw you with this team. Okay? But they don't understand the true potential of burn, bleed, envy resonance. Okay? They can't see more than 20 yards ahead of them. Okay? But I can. I can see beyond the horizon. And that's how I know that this team is fire. Tangle Bones is not fire, though. I'll take a free poise gift. This is imperfection? I don't know. I don't think so. I have to disagree. Oh, I also do love giving myself a magic bullet. This would give me attack power up. This would give me 2 attack power up on Sinclair. I'll take this. Oop. Very nice. ProjectMoon rigging the game in my favor. True. Once uptime 5 hits, dude, it's over, bro. Alright. This is where we need to upscale, okay? Lifetime Stew immediately off the bat. Agreed. Then we hit 9-2 Faust. Daring, I know. And then E.G.O. Boom. Now only Heathcliff is fucking up the envy. You know what? Use Sunyata. Boom. Okay, I rolled heads. That's unfortunate. Whoa! It made me hit pretty much all enemies, so. Uptime 5 is gonna break Lifetime Stew. Trust. Lifetime Feast. Okay, first ever recorded usage of 9-2 Faust. I know. You guys are seeing it here today. That's fine. I get grudge from that. E.G.O. Dang, I did a lot. Damn! People have 9-2 Faust? Yep, it's real. Boom. Holy lust resin, true. Now my Faust's lust skills do burn damage. It's a modded, yeah, it's a modded E.G.O. Violet Breaker Slam. Boop. Hooray! I thought that was the final fight. That was not the final fight. I'm stupid. I just wasted a lot of E.G.O resources for nothing. That's okay. That's fine. It's fine. That actually is an upscale because I have Thunder Branch. Alright, what do we want? That's good. We definitely want this. Boop. Anything else I want? Ishmael? Like more skilled 3s with her. I'm sure I'm out of bleed stuff, right? Burn stuff? Yeah, pretty much. Balant. Oh, that's exactly what we were looking for. Lifetime stew is real. And now we have offense and blunt. Oh, baby. Oh, we are eating immaculately good. And we get power up from curriculum vitae. Hold on. This might be a lifetime stew upscale. I think this might be a lifetime stew upscale. Just a theory though. Believe. Boom.
벌써 화끈하네.
We're gonna get so much base power now. Actually, how much base power do we get from oh, because this is a negative ego. So this doesn't give us. It gives us 2 base power and -1 coin power. Hold on, I can just look at it. What do you get, buddy? 24. I mean, that's not bad. You know what? It's looking like a lust resin. How about lifetimes too? 26 plus 3. Not bad. Boom.
꿰뚫은 줄도 모를걸.
Alright, let me see that lifetime stew, boy. Wanna see you roll tails? Nice! That is a lifetime stew upscale. Okay, 200 damage. That's not for lifetime stew, man. That's a lot of damage.
이거 분광 맞지?
That is a lot of damage for lifetime. If we kill something too, we get more.
브레이크 슬램.
What about donkeys? E.G.O? 32 E.G.O?
이보게. 속보 한입 하고 갈게.
230? I'll take it. This is pretty much the strongest lifetime stews. Now we're lifetime stew build.
나도 녹이면서 뵐 수 있고.
And we have E.G.O resource amp. Hold on, this is fire. Give me more lust, please.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Do you think Soda's an oversight? Look, Soda was from season 1 to 2. Whatever happens in season 1 to 2 of Limbus Company stays in season 1 to 2 of Limbus Company. Before, in season 1 to 2, E.G.O design was entirely different than it is now. Before, E.G.O... Okay, before, they wanted the idea that you could play... And I think this was a good thing. I just think they didn't commit to it fully, or it just didn't end up working with how they wanted. But back in the season 1 to 2 days, the idea was E.G.O could make you something out of nothing. Which is why a lot of the old E.G.O is like, you know, like for instance, 9-2 Faust is like inflict burn with lust skills. Like, you know, that like it was supposed to be like different kind of play style. Right? Like, or like, you know, what do you call it? Yi Sang having a burn E.G.O that makes him inflict burn on Clash win. But he doesn't have any burn identities for like 2 years. That's kind of like the idea they wanted. So syncing for Ryoshi was like, oh, you could do syncing. But like that design philosophy changed, where they're like, okay, maybe we should probably just give E.G.O to people with like actually fits the, you know, the keywords.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
And there was no, and like they have gotten so much better at. It didn't take them long, by the way. Once season 3 hit, pretty much everything they released was a banger. Like including E.G.Os. Once season 3 hit, pretty much, like that's why I always refer to season 1 to 2 is like the experiment era, and then season 3 and forward is pretty much where they figured out what they want to do. They're like, okay, we kind of have an idea on how we want to run, like how the design philosophy works, and that's where they've stuck to it so far. Is it more so will they make a weird ego? Well, the only thing that is as close to that currently, the blind obsession being charge exists. Poison charge. Well, yeah, but she has 2 identities that can. Well, she has multiple identities that have poison and charge. Also, it's the first WoW that they made, so it kind of got everything in it. Also, it does like a lot of stuff. It gives like SP. It gives you like pierce damage. I was also gonna say the ego that closest fits to like that kind of style is asymmetrical inertia, which gives Heathcliff tremor count. And he only has 1 tremor identity, which is obviously weak. Well, besides his base identity, and they're not tremor count identities, but it doesn't need to be tremor count identities. But that is like the only thing it is for at the moment. Wasn't Sun Shower the first WoW? Not really. Sun Shower was the first WoW unofficially because it got converted into a WoW. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Back then, yes, Sun Shower is WoW tier. Nowadays, I would say Sun Shower is He tier. I think they could drop Sun Shower back to a He, and I don't think anyone would complain. I think it's funny now that I think about it. Like at the time, yeah, it was a fucking like it's still insanely good, but I could definitely see it more as a He nowadays. Comparative to like what they want to do now. Again, the design philosophy has changed, right? Like how they handle WoWs and the differences between a WoW and a He. I think you could drop it back down to a He, and I think people would be like, yeah, fair enough. I could understand that. Like, I could see them doing that. The 7 attack by full team buff heal? Yeah, but the downside is that it doesn't scale. The corrosion is kind of whack, though. I don't want to waste a He slot on Sun Shower. He only has Dimension Shredder or Fell Bullet. I think you're going to be fine with picking it. He has Dimension Shredder and he has Fell Bullet. Dimension Shredder is very specific, and Fell Bullet is also very specific. So you could drop Sun Shower in there as like a medium, and I don't think anyone would mind. It's not weak. See, that's the difference. Sun Shower is very good because it gives you a bazillion protection. It heals your whole team. Right? It heals your team. It's set like max attack weight. But you know what else is cracked? And is a He? Sun Shower Otis. How that's Otis's greed. How is that a He? How is that a Teth and not a He? That's greed. Okay, Otis is greed. No, I'm talking about the ego, like ego. Because I've read what Sun Shower fucking Otis does. And Sun Shower Otis, I'm like, how is this not He level? No, was he? No, it's Teth. It's a Teth. Dude, Sun Shower is just cracked in general, dude. flashing and inflicting like 3 different effects. Also, we're gonna grab this. And I guess I'll grab this. Oh, this is just goaded. Yeah, that's pretty much the answer. Floor 5. Final floor. What do we get? I would like to get one of the new packs. Well, that's textbook again. Are we gonna kill... Are we gonna jump? Are we gonna go again? We're gonna jump. Lucio. I would have liked to fight one of the... I want to fight Ren and Albino. I think that'd be a fun fight. Gonna refresh and get it? Okay, well, there's Sora. Yeah, we'll fight Sora. We'll fight Sora. I don't mind. I wanted to do Ren and Albino. I thought that would be... We'll do Sora. Should be fine.
벌써 화끈하네.
Lup needs the soup. Alright, time to fight the strongest mannequins. We need to lock in for this one to it.
재밌겠는데?
Okay, that is not who I wanted you to target, whatever. Marie. Stab, stab, stab. Snip, snip, snip. Weakest 4-5. Yeah, these guys are weak. Also, I need an envy res. I will work on that. Hopeless to hopeless, I win those. Actually, I should probably corrode. You know what, buddy? Sure. Blam, 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 bra, da, 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 da. There you go. 9-2! The strongest ego in the game! Next to... You know, the strongest ego in the game. Next to, you know, Lifetime Stew, of course. That guy is my Rhoda dead? Yeah, not dead, but she's getting fucked up. Jesus. Bleh. 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 Okay. Owie. Okay. It's a lot of burn. Good. Very nice. You know what? This smells like a Lifetime Stew. Boom. Oh god, that guy's scary. Come right on. Come on, Fishmail. Stab, stab, stab. Violet, breaker, slam. Soda is obviously the best. Soda is... Oh shit, we're corroding. Blech. Oh my goodness! Sinclair! Where did he pull fucking 600 damage from? Oh my god! My barber! He fucking killed Otis! Shit! Okay, my fucking bad, man. Alright, I'll do the fucking corroded stew. Dude, why did that one do so much damage? He really just... I actually don't know why that one did so much more damage. That is a barber downscale. You know what actually I could do? Hold on, I could do this. Well, fuck it, I'm gonna corrode it again. I'll try to. Now that's a lifetime stew. E.G.O. Now why was that one so weak? Oh shit, am I gonna corrode hold on, lifetime stew my corrode. Hold up. Am I gonna corrode? I corrode again. Oh no! It's a go! Oh my god! Why is it doing so much damage to my team?
이거 분강 맞지?
Oh my god, that did 400 damage to my team. He is the strongest. He's the strongest under heaven. Oh my god. Who did he stagger? Oh my god, he killed my Heathcliff. God damn. Yo, I need to be careful. I lost my barber now, dude. Oh shit, my Cyclone's about to corrode. Thank god they didn't corrode me. Wait, hold on, I think I'm corroding. Oh god. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm corroding. Oh god, I'm gonna corrode lifetime stew. Tickler, no! Tickler! He's gonna corrode stew and kill my whole team! Don't do it! Oh god. Maybe it doesn't hit me, it only hits the enemy. Oh no, it's hitting me. Oh, it's hitting me. It's gonna hit me and do a lot of damage. Oh my god, it's a minus 30 and then it deals 30% bonus damage. Oh yeah, no, this hurts, dude. Oh god, he's corroding everything. Can I save this? How do I save this? I need to heal. I need a heal stat. Roger, I need you to indicant or something. Dawn. Do something. E.G.O. I guess I'm gonna smack the shit out of him. Wait, hold on. This will be okay. No, that doesn't kill. Damn it. Heathcliff Clash will counter. I don't think he could beat the soup. Fell bullet him. If he says that Android free, it'll be the end of all of us. We're gonna hang them, burn them instead. Good healing. It's fine. We should be able to survive it with the healing. Pray for a 5%. True. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god! He just fucking annihilated them! Oh my god, and Don just fucking annihilated them! I've lost half my team. Oh, my Rodion! Oh, and my Don Quixote is... Oh wait, he's dead to bleed. Oh my goodness. That was, yeah, that is a good point. Holy shit. It crit? Oh my god, it crit? I didn't even realize it crit. That would probably explain why it did so much damage. Dude, I mean, I lost... Okay, luckily we still have burn units, so we're fine. We just have to sub in... Oh, no, wait. Do I not have enough burn now? 1, 3... No, I have enough burn. I have to... I gotta sub in Liu. I'll bring Chef in as my substitute bleed unit. This is worse than the Wolf incident. This is why we have backup. No, we have backup. It's fine. We just... You know. We got some backup. We're gonna need to grind some resources for a bit, though, before we can start hitting again. We'll see. We still have the gift active. We're fine. Okay, here we go. This is fine. Yeah, Rian Yisang is the final one if I really need it. Triple head, you love to see it. Now I will overclock him. Okay. It's fine. I know it looks bad, but we're chilling. The Roy's Terrain, what is this about? Lifetime stew. Lifetime stew and the consequences of using it. Because it's murdering my whole team. Yeah, Riensang is the final pillar if everything else fails. Owie, owie. Ow. 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 He's dying to burn though. Okay. We are good. We are good. Stab. More gaze next turn. It's gonna be a massive S3. Fire Fist! Bruh! Okay. Nice. Alright, we're chilling. Stu walked so Rian Sang could run. This is proves. That just shows that you know you. Oh. I'll reach out to touch your wing, but I'm not gonna fight you because I gotta go fight these fuckers. Okay, Rian Sang is the final identity I'm gonna deploy in case I really need it. Don Quixote, you hear that? Don Quixote. What are the odds? Like a lottery winning odds. We have to lock in on this. We have to be very careful. Okay. Okay, we need that SP. Yeah, we got even more mannequins. We're gonna need to lock in an E.G.O. What the fuck happened to the team? Lifetime stew happened, alright? The strongest E.G.O. in the game happened. And it's about to happen again. Go, Lifetime stew. Save me, Lifetime stew. You know what, Faust? You should 9-2 as well. S is not for sayonara, it's for stew. Well, Chef Ryoshu is here because of an incident that happened to our Barbara Otis, known as getting hit by fucking Lifetime stew and dying. E.G.O! E.G.O! See, that time didn't do that much damage. He's too happy, trust me. You know, once we win this, it won't be. 14, that's still decent. You know, we can still use stew. That's gonna be like -20. Bam. See, we got it. 22 damage. Well, we only hit our allies, to be fair, so. That's gonna give us massive haste.
남은 건 그대를 자유케 하는 것.
Alright, it's gonna give us E.G.O amp resource. That's the most important thing. Now. And now we're locking in. Look at all that E.G.O amp resource we got. And haste. If I corrode this though. Oh, I can corrode it. Yeah, we'll corrode it again. Is that gonna... No, I'm fine. We're chill, we're chill. And I got a kill too? Yeah, we're fine. Ding, ding, ding. Bleh. Damn, and that was the tails hit, dude. If that was a... Hold on. If that was a heads hit, sorry. If that was a tails hit, I would have done a lot of damage. No, that was good. That was intentional. We wanted to crow that. Ow. Hold on, his corrosion's doing a lot of damage. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think we might be keep spamming that corrosion, no meme. Cause it's minus 30, but guess what? This is combat start. I heal SP. So if I do this, oh, and I'm clashing, yeah, this is gonna be fine. Boom, boom, and then I hit the head. Yeah, 40 base power. Wait, hold on. This might do a lot of damage. Hold on. Let me peep this. Bong. Spit at him. Bleh. Okay. It staggered them. I mean, I'll take it. 40 fucking power corrosion. I'm pretty sure they're resistant to pierce, not blunt. But I'll double check. Wait, they're ineffective to lust. Or is that just the rose one? Wait. They are endured blunt and endured lust. And my lifetime stew was easily hitting 150 to 200 plus on them. Plus Dawn. Dawn was also hitting 200 plus. Wait, this might be a lifetime stew upscale. I'm not even memeing. No, I was wondering why the damage was like low, but it was still like, oh, I was like, damn. That's because they're fucking double resistant and I was still hitting them with lifetime stew. Another one. Crit on this one too would be funny. Like that's 100 damage through double resistant. That's nothing to laugh about. Like triple damage in a resistance. I mean, it is attack weight, but still. Oh, I think Chef's dead. Oh, she's fucking dead. Oh god. What is the subject of the stream? Lifetime stew? Dude, what are these blocks? These guys are cracked. It's all about lifetime stew. Oh, can this get a... Can I... this will not kill. Damn. Okay, nice. Okay, good kills. Beautiful bird. Alright, we're halfway through. I might be able to lifetime stew again. No, I'm not gonna do it. We're not gonna lifetime... Actually, I mean, I could lifetime stew. I'm gonna lifetime stew, and then I'm gonna get fanatic, which is gonna heal me for whistles, which is gonna heal 15 SP, which will bring me back to neutral. I lose 10 SP, but then I gain SP from... Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, we're gonna be chilling. Team assist, burn bleed. What does this do? If target has burn inflicts burn on enemies. Cool. Attacking with less than 30 SP, do more wrath damage. I'll do Capote. Do Audibles. Now trust, I win this clash, and then that gives me back to 0 SP, so I'm neutral. Well, I'm not in corrosion tier. That's -5. I'm fine. Unless I get staggered. Now we're chill. A lot of times we rod. Hey, roll tails, but that's fine. 164 on the mannequins. That's not bad. That is not bad at all, dude. Remember, that's double resistant. That's through resistances, by the way. They are literally -half right now to both lust and blunt, and I did a lot. Ow. Oh my god, these blocks are crazy. No head.
당신을 인도해주진 못해도
That's fine.
따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Well. Alright, we should probably cool it on the E.G.O for now. Is what I want to say. But I know deep in my heart the E.G.O screams for justice. E.G.O! Okay, we got a head lifetime to Don. See, that makes more sense to roll against them. Come on, Sinclair. Atta lad. There you go, you love to see it. Memory. Get a little fire fist. Ow. Oh no, my Sinclair's staggered. Damn. Ryoshu, no! And Ryoshu's dead. Rip Ryoshu. Hello, Ting Tang. Welcome to hell, buddy. Go, fishy. Okay. Fish smells cooking. Those Fire Fist. Pal on Fire Fist. Dude, we're gonna have to fight strongest mannequins. Do you know how scary that's gonna be when Infinite comes out? They're gonna have like +7 coin power, dude. That's gonna be fucking terrifying. Strongest Honglu arrives. Ah, we're here. The final shop. Is there anything we need to do here? Like, revive my team. They're all fucking dead. I'm so glad that quality of life exists, dude. You could just do this now. Oh my goodness. Dude, this feels so good to be able to do, man. There we go. Holy shit. Golden Urn. This is the final fight. Why would I need Golden Urn for? Oh shit, Omnitool. That's actually goated. Wait, no meme. Omnitool's actually goated here. Okay, so now we can reduce Sora's resistance. Which we're definitely... Oh, we need Sun Shower too. Okay, hold on. We need to get Sun Shower. It would be funny. You make a compelling argument. Scarlet? That would also be good. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Walpurgis, so we're going to be playing Walpurgis tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be doing the Walpurgis story. We'll be gambling, then the Walpurgis story, then the event, then the missions, and then we'll check out the characters after. Yep. Another Barbara Otis upscale. Boom. Yeah, I think we're all ready, to be honest with you. Alright, well, let's go fight, well, you know. Let's go fight a mysterious figure, I should say. I'm gonna bring some backup identities into this.
곳이어야 할 겁니다.
I'm gonna bring some backup, because I might need some backup into this.
가족끼리는 서로 돕는 거랬어요.
Yes, little creature. Who are you targeting? Ishmael. Might need to hit an E.G.O gay right off the bat, so I can lock in. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Oh wait, Ishmael is oh, I can't counter with Ishmael, right? I mean, I could counter with Ishmael, but I can't tank any of the hits with Ishmael. You know what? Do move and reg. I win these. Actually, you don't need to. How is it struggling? Minus coins. 이보게! Alright, excellent. Call that burn count. And there goes a bit of my burn, because I popped it. Alright. A bit unfortunate, but not the worst. Why am I here fighting Index Don Coyote? She turned to the dark side, chat. She became a blue burn identity. We have to stop her before she takes over. Okay, Heathcliff is the one clashing. You can just unoppose this. He became a blue burn. A fate worse than death, as some would say. What do I want? Try 9-2. I'm a 9-2. We have 3. I mean, the attack. Yeah, well, 9-2 first. Ha. The evil Twisted Dawn. She betrayed her kind. Oh. No prescripts allowed for her. Also, she must have infinite bleed count. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you to Thermal Blade. I was gonna say it kept the bleed stack, but I think it died. Oh no, it kind of kept it. Damn. 41-9-2. Damn, we crew with it too. And we're gonna gaze her next turn. Beautiful. Oh no, we're kind of cooking, guys. I don't think anything could happen that would change it. Oh god, she corroded. Okay, never mind. I might have immediately eaten those words. We're gonna have to. Also, how's her resistances right now? Yeah, she is 1-1-1 to everything right now, so she's weak. We're gonna indie control her too. Bum, 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 bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why can I not? Oh dear, I cannot. What's her prescript? Stagger and eliminate a target. Oh, that's not gonna stagger her, right? Yeah, it should be fine. No, it needs 3, doesn't it? It needs 3, yeah. Should be fine.
정화.
I'm winning nothing, you say? Watch this.
매달고
Boom.
불태우거라. 끝끝내 뼈조각 하나 남지 않도록.
Alright, that's gonna be like 2 birdcage, I think, next turn. 1 birdcage next turn. Oh god. Okay, that one I just got scammed out of. Ah! Fine. Okay, that one she cheated. Okay, that one, yeah, we weren't winning that one. That one I already played. So. That's fine. Okay, that's an Ishmael upscale. Is she should be able to use 9 coins? Yeah, so she could theoretically use skill 1.
그림자를 따라.
Oh my god, gee, look at her effects, chat. What is this aura that she's got on her? So it'll be, for Ryoshu, you could use an S3, which would proc S1, which would proc S12, which is already, yeah, so you have a 3 coin, which procs a 2 coin, which is 5, then procs a S1, which is 3 coin, which is 6, 7, 8, and then you can proc not S3 too. She's depressed, she's aura farming. Yeah, what is this? Oh yeah, she's at max power. I mean, this is not an issue, right guys? Oh god, she's using Mang. I need lifetime stew. Save me. Why is it hopeless? Oh no. Guys, she's generating Mang on me. That's not good. That's not good at all. Guys, she's generating Mang. I think we need to do something about that one. Oh god, she's gonna fucking kill my Faust. Oh Jesus Christ. Lifetime stew, save me! Okay, no more. 9-2, save me. Wait, I don't think she can beat 9-2 if I'm negative. I actually, okay. I'm gonna do a fucking gamble. I'm gonna gamble. I don't think she can beat my 9-2. Can I corrode this? I mean, it's clashing with a good skill. No, I won't corrode it though. I'm just gonna use normal 9-2. I think normal 9-2. I think I can beat her with normal 9-2. I trust. Oh! Okay. Well, she just hit me with a 43. Fair enough. She just ended my turn, dude. She just ended my turn. She just killed Sinclair and just ended the turn and said, that's enough. She said, we're gonna have no more of that. And I said, okay, my bad. It's just, okay, my bad. Imogen, save me, Imogen. Neutral, don't wait, I win this though. Watch this, boom. 50? Oh my god, we win those neutrals. 4th match playing upscale. Boom, bonker on the head. That's 4 fragile next turn. Fucking owie! Oh my god! Why did no attack? She ends the turn after that skill. If she wins it, she ends the turn. Okay, well, Stu... No, we still have lifetime Stu, guys. We have Don Stu. Okay, we still have Don Stu. The most powerful Stu. And Otis is dead. Oh my god! She... Sora! Oh my goodness gracious! Iboge! Iboge upscale. I let her use it? Well, what do you mean I let her? Okay, it's fine. We're breaking through it all. Let's get another Iboge going. Oh, she's doing it again. Okay. She's doing it again. Okay, idea. Let's just let her kill Faust. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Like, Faust dies? Like, yeah, her ass is cooked. But I'm not gonna end it without a fight. Iboge! That is not Iboge, that's Yearning Merkala. That's the opposite of Iboge. Did I click the wrong one? I must click the wrong one. I did not. Wrong. Okay, Sancho took over for a second. I did not click that, bro. I clicked Iboge. Okay, never mind. Sancho took over that one, made me use Yearning. Blossom, oh Blossom. Run, ruin. Okay, surely she dies to bleed, by the way. I'm like 999% positive she dies to bleed. 9-2! Boom! That's 10 defense level down. Watch this. Oh my Oh my gosh, she took Faust out with her. Oh my god. Is this the meta?
돈이 더 들긴 해도 긴급으로 하길 잘했지 않은가?
Well, there we go.
아니야, 넣어두게. 정말 두 배로 받을 거라고 생각했는가? 그런 건
Oh,
정의롭지 않지.
that was look at that, guys. Look, Iboge upscale, and my Sinclair almost beat her out, but he died in that turn, else he would have won. That was an Iboge. That's a lot, guys. The two lifetime Stu users were in fact at the top. Roger, then Ishmael and Heathcliff. I'm actually surprised Heathcliff. Do not let the Reddit see this, by the way. Do not let the Reddit see this. They will flame Ishmael. Barber did okay, Barber did a bit less than Faust, but Faust did spam a lot of burn ego. So that makes sense. We didn't get to optimize our Barber run. We almost had a few good runs, but it's okay. Next time. How much style did we get? Minus 12. Minus 12? Well, I'm gonna need my modules for tomorrow, chat. We're gonna need my modules for tomorrow. Sad. Well, Purgers is tomorrow, and we need my modules for it. So we have to greed. That was fun. Oh! What is this? A system notification. Is this the is this the infinite notification? Did I just get hit with the infinite red exclamation point of death? Oh. No, it just didn't tell me. Okay. Weird. I didn't get that. I think that's a bug with the new UI. Yeah, interesting. It's gone now. We got rid of it. Diana and Lucy. Alright, honest thoughts about Lifetime Stew. I'm not gonna lie to you. We were making that corrosion do some damage. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt like that corrosion, we were actually making that do damage. And we got a lot of E.G.O resources from the E.G.O eSource amp. And also, technically, we were imagine if we had Arda Blossom Faust and both the High Show on our team. If we had Arda Blossom Faust and you, Heathcliff, we could also give them burn potency. Which would be nice. Also, if we had Magic Bullet Otis instead of Barber as a support passive, so we could have put her as a support passive, and it would have done even more. Because look, hold on, we actually could have Pride Resed as well, so we would have been able to do 15% more damage. It did damage primarily to the team. Pretty much. Honestly, no meme. If they gave this an Uptie 5, if they gave this a Thread Spin 5, what does it represent? Literally Eternal Soup. If they Thread Spin 5 this, okay, I'm gonna sit here and genuinely consider, okay, using what they did with, I'm opening up the paint tool. Using what they did with Thread Spin 5 4th Match Flame. What could you do to Lifetime Stew? I'm thinking. Probably, because it is a Teth, so you have to remember it's a Teth. But I believe Yi Sang's is also a Teth, right? Yeah, Yi Sang's is also a Teth. Okay, so you know what that means. Immediately, base power goes up. They might make this like a 20 or something. A 22? Yeah. Actually, you know what I can do, chat? Hold on. What if I did this? Hold on. This is gonna... Okay, ignore the screenshot noise. You didn't hear that. I'm gonna test something. Ah! Oh, God! Jesus! He's covering the screen! Jesus Christ, Sinclair, bro. Calm down. Okay, that is not what I expected. He's covered the entire screen, dude. I just wanted to make it easier to edit in the thing, and he took the fucking whole screen. Alright, hold on. We're just gonna... There you go. This is the whole stream. Okay, we're not gonna use that. We're gonna... Hold on. I'm gonna open up... my... thingy. Hold on. We're gonna open up my edit history. Not my edit history, my fucking thingy. Grab that. There we go. Okay. So. Now that I can actually zoom in on this and like edit the numbers. What would I do to if we had to change this? How would I Thread Spin 5 up like Lifetime Stew? Let's just black this out. So it's like, there you go. How do I Thread Spin 5 Basil Soup? if we go with what was done with Yi Sang, this is like maybe like a 22, I'm thinking. Or like a 23. That's the same. I don't think that changes. That keeps it a -8. I won't scribble that out. I'll just do like this so you know what it is. I'll do like 23. 24? I could do 24. 24 is +4. That's not bad. I think something that would be really funny is give more attack weight. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you can make it like 10. Give it a unique effect? Maybe. I'll get unit with the least HP if the allies attack. I think you keep... you have to keep this. Right? Like, you have to keep this. That's like the gimmick. You keep the indiscriminate tag, obviously. But I think you make it 10 attack weight. I think 10 attack weight is pretty decent, right? Healing boost? Ooh. Healing boost sounds kind of nice. I think what you do is you get rid of this. I think you just make it on hit. I think you make it you keep the negative aspect, but change it from head hit to on hit. And then make this like 15. Unironically, this is already an insanely... Unironically, this is already up type 5 worthy. 16. 15 might be much. Honestly, 15 might be much. Maybe 12. Because it hits everyone in the attack weight. So. Heal for 3 turns? Maybe. I think you definitely have to add to this. Maybe you say and inflicts... HP healing boost? 2 resource amp? Yeah, I could do 2 resource amp. Maybe like a new unique effect. Like soup. What does soup do? Soup is like, if we come down here and we go like soup. It'd be like, maybe it's like HP regen equals value of soup or something. I don't know. So if you hit an ally, you heal them. And then you inflict soup. Or whatever. And soup gives you HP regen equal to the value of soup. So it could be, give it like 10 or 20 soup. Yeah, it could be something like that. It might be like, if soup is below 20, heal. Oh, something like that. I'll make it... hold on. So soup... that's big. So soup is like this. So like... what? How would I describe this? Like... heal H... I don't remember... I don't know the terminology they use for, like, HP. So I'll just say... restore HP. I'll say max, like, 10. Max, like, 5. There's not too much soup. And then heal... HP... equal to soup multiplied by like 2 or something. No, they wouldn't. They don't write it out like that. Trade lust resources for health. Mmm. Okay, hold on. That kind of fire. Consume a lust resource when you get hit. Yeah, I think restore 1% HP per stack makes sense. That is like, that's the simplest way to write it out. So I just delete this bit then and I don't know. That's what super do. This is like probably like, and then it'll be like reduce that turn under. Like, oh, and then you have like reduce on hit or like on damage taken. So when you take damage, you lose a stack. Reduce stack. How do they write this out? Did they say reduce stack by 1? They'll say lose 1 stack per damage taken. Damage hit, I guess. Yeah, damage taken. Keep that like right here. You lose 1 stack per damage taken. Reduce stack by X. Yeah, that's probably how they... There you go. Reduce stack on hit? Yeah, that gets easier. There you go. So soup, you have a maximum of 5. I also don't know how much this would inflict. Hold on, I'm gonna retext this. And inflict like 2 soup. So it's not much. It's not much when you know you have to do multiple soups in a row. I'm not gonna do the corrosion because that'll be too long. This is already better than fluid sac. Well, not really. But maybe it is. So 2 soup. It doesn't give you the max. You have to work for the max value. You restore 2%. Of max HP, or what? 1%. Actually, you know what? How much HP? Should I say max HP? Because that would be 5% max HP. Why do I... Hold on, I don't need to add this max bit here, because it already says the max is 5. So this is like Thorokagia. How much... Yeah, Thorokagia is also 5%, isn't it? Or is it 10%? 5% is small? Yeah, but it's soup. Also, technically, it never goes away as long as you don't get hit. Like, that's the thing about it. This never goes away. If you never get hit specifically, it's not damage taken, it's hit. So you could always have... Hold on, let me look at Faust real quick. We have it here. I'm gonna look at Faust. What does Thorokagia heal? So, Nebulizer... This one? A. Starting from allies with the lowest HP, heal Nebulizer percent HP. Okay, she heals 5 HP. 5% HP for highest resin allies. So I think that's pretty fair. She heals she heals 5% HP per turn, and that stacks up. Would soup be removed by the E.G.O? No, because it's damage. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Excluding lifetime stew. There you go. Where do I put this? I'll put this up here. Put this down here. Change it to Clash Lose? Clash Lose? Excluding ally, you know what? Yeah, excluding ally units. Excluding allied units. It sounds a lot. That sounds a lot cleaner. You guys are much better at writing shit out than me. Dude, if we show this to Welver, maybe I should. Oh, chat. Maybe we should. I should see if Welver's around, and I should contact him to see if he likes my. To see if he likes the rework we've done. Shit, maybe we should do the corrosion. Okay, you know what, chat? Never mind. I lied. We're gonna do the corrosion and the passive, and we're gonna try and show Welvedor. Okay, guys? Alright, that's gonna be the new plan. Alright, so we're gonna actually have to take this serious now. So far, we gotta take this. So I think this is fine. Maybe we should change the name. Should we change the name from Soup? What's a good, what's a good alternative for Soup? Like, we should give it, like, an actual buff name. Its effect does not get triggered if Eden is an ally. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I feel like that's the same as writing exclude, but I guess I should write that at the bottom here. Leftovers? Ooh! Wait, leftovers sounds like so good, no? Wait, I gotta do leftovers. Leftovers sounds good. That's like, you know, because you're getting soup and you're like, oh, what's after the soup? Leftovers. That's a good one. That's a W pick right there. Okay. So we have 24. Still a negative. It turns into a 10 attack weight. It's on hit. It heals 2% more HP. But it has higher attack weight, so it hits more allies. It inflicts leftovers, which leftovers restore 1% per XP per stack. Full belly. Now, I'm thinking, how do we change this? We could make this 2, but I think that might be too good. I mean, like, you know, it is lifetime stew, but I don't know. I think 2 is probably... Because ego resource is very finicky, right? They don't want you to have too much ego resource. So I think it's keeping it rare is a good thing. I think it would be really funny if you made this 9 burn, though. Give it a stack based on resonance? Maybe, yeah. Resonance passive. Well, we can always add that to the passive, chat. We can add that to the passive. I think you add it to the passive where it's like, if Lust Resin, inflict 1, like, +1 leftover or something. Leftovers is the Pokemon item, which works as it's a healing item. Ooh! 1 least owned resource. Ooh! Would that be too OP, though? Does not trigger defensive skills? Wait, I actually like that a lot. We're gonna add that. I think that's cool. Ada does not trigger defensive skills. 9 permanency in 2 count. It adds a count to your ally. Add 3 bind because you are full. Okay, inflict 7 burn and 2 bind. Let's add that like right here. If target is an ally, give 2 haste, 1 ego resource amp next turn. And let's add... Oh, yeah. Can't do same turn bind. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So we'll add 1 extra buff to the ally. So that's 1 to the enemy. So 2 bind next turn. Wait, for E.G.O resource amp, just make it SP regen? Maybe. But we don't want to make it too OP, guys. We don't want to make it too OP. This is already kind of cracked. I'm not going to lie to you. Ooh, wait. Resource amp and 1 offense level up. There you go. Okay. 1 offense level up for the whole team. Or you can say 2 offense level up, honestly. 2 is pretty good for an E.G.O. Like, offense level up is not something they touch with a lot. 2 offense level up. E.G.O resource. Keep the E.G.O resource amp. But everyone ally gets 2 offense up. That's kind of goated, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, we have, on hit, if target is an ally, heal them for 12% of users' max HP and inflict leftovers. Take 2 leftovers. Then tails hit, inflict 7 burn and 2 bind next turn. If target is an ally, give 2 haste and 1 E.G.O resource amp and 2 offense level up next turn. It is 10 attack weight. It is a 24 base. And then leftovers is a 5 max stack, which restores 1% of your max HP per stack, and you get reduced the stack by taking damage or getting hit. So getting hit reduces the soup stack. Flash power for allies. I mean, we could get. 2 offense up or 1 clash power. I don't mind making it 1 clash. You know what? I think I'd rather make it 1 clash power up. Because this is a TEF. You know, this is not supposed to be the most powerful move in the game. I feel like already we've made this stronger than it needs to be. But I'm just kind of following what they did to Yi Sang. Okay, that's the awakening. Let's get the corrosion. Hold on. Now I gotta take a screenshot of the other one. Okay, so there's the... I think we keep it like this. I think this is fine. We keep it like this. I think this is perfect. Maybe you could even increase the sanity cost if you want. I think you leave it like this. This is good. Now we're going to look at the corrosion. Honestly, corrosion, I think this is simple. I think you obviously increase this again. So instead of this being 27, 26. I don't think you do it too high though. You only do like a little bit. It's like 27 or something. Keep the attack weight the same. Or maybe you don't even... Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to touch it. I think 24 on the corrosion's fine. No, this is a teth, guys. Remember, this is a teth. We cannot go too overboard. Honestly, I think we keep it. I don't think you change it. I think 24 is fine for a negative. Cover that up to show that it's a 5. What's L1? L1 is 24, so it's the same. So it's equal at the moment. So this would make it equal corrosion and equal awakening. We're doing graphic design. Yeah, we're trying to buff 5 times 2. Does every type have 56 offense level? I mean, I'm not going to touch that. That requires much more work. So I gave attack weight to the awakening skill. This is fine. This is fine. On kill, allies get more E.G.Os. Also, no more E.G.Os. Remember, we don't want to change too much. I think we've already changed the awakening. Look, the awakening is the most important part of this skill, right? So I think we just make this better. I think what you do is this. You change this from 3 and make it either 5 and then change this from 30 to 50. So this has a 50% boost, just like Don Quixote's. Like, I don't think you do much more for the corrosion. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't think you need to do much. So now it spends 5 resources to boost the damage by 50%. It also still inflicts burn count. We're not gonna change that. 1 potency. Guys, don't worry. We're going to talk about leftovers in the passive. I think what we'll do is we'll make it something in the passive. That can be seen as a nerf. Well, I don't know. Spending more resources to do more damage sounds pretty good. Make it 3 burn count? Are we gonna buff Don Quixote's soup? Hers is good. She's fine. I don't know. I don't think I really want to touch this. I kind of think I keep it like this, to be honest with you. I don't think we need to give it more burn count. Like, the burn count's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. So this, okay, actually, no. You know what, chat? This is actually, let me tell you why this is balanced. This is balanced because this now consumes exactly the same as Dawn's stew, which is 11. So this also now consumes 11. So Dawn's, if you do the corrosion and it's a lust resin, it's 11. And here, if you corrode this stew, right, and spend the 5, this now equals 11, which now is in line with soup Dawn. So I think I'm gonna keep that. Make it unbreakable? Ooh, no, we don't have to make everything unbreakable. If you don't have enough resources, it's fine. It just doesn't spend up to 5. It says spend up to 5 resources, so if it doesn't spend it, it just doesn't boost it. Like, that's just how the normal one works. Doesn't it cost more to overclock? True. I mean, what we could do is we could just do this. How much? What's 50 divided by 3? 50 divided by 3 is like 17, right? 17.5%? 17, 36, 48 or something, 45 or something. So we could just do that. So it just instead of it being a 10% increase now, it's like a 19 or 18% increase. Hold on, 50 divided by 3. 16.6. Okay, so there you go. So 16.6. So it went from 10% to 16.6% increase. So it went up by 6%. Then 3 to 5. Like RNG? I'm not sure if I want to add the RNG element to it. Remember, I don't want to make it too complicated. I think we'll keep it like this, but we'll just up the damage to 50%. The corrosion really is not the most important part of the kit. right? Like, this is not the most important part. The most important part is the awakening, which I feel like we've given a substantial amount of focus to. So we should now look at the passive. I'm gonna grab the passive. Now, passive, we're definitely gonna change. Well, not change, but we're gonna add to the passive. So here's the passive. Again, make this up to 5. So, we have tail coins inflict burn if hit an enemy. We're gonna keep that. That's part of the thing. Okay, we're not gonna change that. Now, for Yi Song, they gave him just a very simple, you know, if target has burn increase, I think clash power is what they gave him. So it's nothing crazy. We don't want to make it too crazy. You know? Remember, this is a test. We don't want to go crazy on it. I feel like we've already gone a little bit crazy on this. So we got to keep it like very simple. We could give it the exact same thing. Gain 1 stack of 2 to the lowest health ally per turn. I kind of like that. I kind of like that because it kind of makes it into a support. Like it fully turns it into a support. Turn end. What do they say when it what do they do when it's an ally buff? At turn end, the lowest HP ally gains 1 leftover. Once per ally. I'm gonna say that. Once per ally. Turn end. The ally with the lowest HP gains 1 leftover once per ally. So you can't gain more than 1 per team. Like you only get 1. Deal more damage? Maybe. So this would be a 1% HP healing that an ally could get. So if you use this, if you use it, and then an ally would get 3 next turn. I feel like we don't want to give it more than that. Once per ally per turn, probably. Maybe what we can do is like once per ally, like max 2. How much healing is it? It's 1% of max HP. So 1% of max HP, which is not a lot. But you are supposed to, you are encouraged to use the soup, like to use the awakening E.G.O. Could change it to on hit inflict burn? Maybe. That is less than Gregor's support passive. Yeah, but Gregor's support passive only works... Yeah, but Gregor's support passive is 1 ally per turn. This is a permanent buff, remember. This is a permanent buff, it does not go away. So leftover, as long as you do not get hit, it does not go away and stacks up to 5. So If you have 200 HP, you heal 2 HP per turn. This could potentially make it the greatest healing in the game. So this is a Renclair upscale. Yes, this is a Renclair upscale. Yeah, like that's the thing. Every turn it is. And it's only once per ally per turn. I should probably say once per ally per turn. So... Actually, is that redundant to say that? Is it redundant to say once per ally per turn, or do I just say once per ally? Because it doesn't have a cap. Like this doesn't have a cap. There's only one turn end. That is true. It is turn end. Well, I'm worried this would read as, you know, once an ally gets it, they can never get it again. That's not like what I want, right? Turn end HP, a single low ice is redundant. Yeah, it's only on one ally. Okay. Yeah, because pretty much this means if Donkey is the lowest HP, like if Donkey is the lowest, it'll just keep giving it to her. But like if like Don, Ishmael, and like Faust are here, it'll like it'll spread instead of stacking on one target. The idea is that it spreads to your team first, and then it doubles back on, like, you know, it doubles back if you are still the conditional. I honestly think we kind of cooked. Let's go over the Awakening again. So here we have the Awakening. It is a 24 court base, 10 attack weight. Does not trigger defensive skills. I'm just gonna you know, take that out. It is on hit. If target is an ally, heal them for 12% of the user's max HP and inflict 2 leftovers. On Tails hit, inflict 7 burn and 2 bind next turn. If a target is an ally, give them 2 haste, 1 ego resource amp, and 1 clash power up next turn. Leftovers, max is 5. Restore 1% of max HP per X stack. Reduce stack by 1 on hit, excluding allied units. You know what? Give it a 15-3 rupture conditional. You know what? I think I might just do that. Let's move this up a little bit so you can actually like read it here. So that's the Awakening. I think that's pretty fair. I like this Awakening. It keeps the identity of Soup. It keeps the identity of Soup, but it makes it so much more forgiving to use. And you're like actively and I really like that the leftovers gimmick encourages you to keep using it, kind of like Thorokage. Now, the corrosion we did not touch at all, except we've changed it from 10% per ego resource to 16.6% per ego resource. So now it deals 6% more damage per resource and a 20% overall increase. I don't think we need to change it much after that. Maybe we could lower the corrosion coin just a little bit. But I'm going to keep it because it does 20% more damage now. I'm not really that concerned about it triggering rupture. I'm not really that concerned. Let it have a little bit of a downside. Due to its attack weight. Yeah, the attack weight makes it better. And then we have the passive, which is obviously tail coins inflict 1 burn of hitting an enemy, and then turn end, the lowest HP ally gains 1 leftover. Once per ally. What if it was Rose Hunter? True. Alright, chat. Should I see if Welveter is around to the call? Do you guys think you think Well will be proud of this? I guess there's only one way to find out, right? 26, but -4. I mean, we could always make this as -10. I guess making this -10 doesn't really, like, it doesn't really change anything. Send it to Kim Ji-hoon. All right, let's see if Welber's around. Hey. All right, well, let's see if Welb responds. I'm not sure if Welb's awake at this time. All right, hold on, chat. Oh, we got it. All right. Welveter!
Yo, what's up?
Hey, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I wanted to show you, but we wanted to hold on, let me get your
Oh, we're live?
Yes,
Oh,
buddy. I wanted to show you. We wanted to show you something. Okay, hold on. Let me get your little thingy there because I forgot to put that up there real quick. There's the
fair
Fubo.
enough. Take your time. How are you doing, Kamui chat? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. We're doing good. How are you doing, man? How you doing? I assume you just woke up. I mean, you probably sound fucking tired as fuck.
Well, I mean, right now I've been playing a few games, but yeah, I've been, for the most part, working on, like, my editing backlog. I have quite a bit, as I haven't uploaded for, like, a goddamn month, but
That's
yeah.
fair. Guys.
Right now I'm playing Wingcraft, so yeah.
Oh, what is that? What is Wingcraft?
Basically a whole big MMORPG server on Minecraft. It's getting a big update soon. Shout out to anyone who may be a Wingcraft head, I suppose.
I've never heard of it, but sounds cool, man. Sounds cool, man. All right.
It's an awesome server.
Minecraft, 2-week Minecraft phase? 2-week Minecraft phase? Anyway, I wanted to show you this on stream. If you want to join the stream real quick so I can show you and get your professional opinion. Oh, let me swap on this.
Oh, I thought you were gonna stream on Discord.
Oh, yeah, I'll stream on Discord. I'll stream on
on-
Discord, actually.
Okay.
That makes it
I
easier.
see.
I forgot I could do that. Ooh.
You know, if it doesn't destroy your internet too much, because streaming on Discord and both
No.
YouTube sometimes
This
destroys
is
internet.
perfectly fine. Don't you stress. I was gonna fix my screen real quick.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We stream on Discord. Share. Perfect. All right, buddy. Let me get your opinion. I guess I should tell you what the gimmick of today was. I used Lifetime Stu Sinclair and Don Quixote.
Holy base.
And we only used it or we tried to use it as much as possible. So,
absolutely based.
welcome to our theoretical thread spin 5 that I sat and created after doing nothing but playing with Lifetime Stu. And let me take you through this. All right, we're gonna walk you through. I want you to read it. So I'm gonna zoom in on here. This is the main part here.
Yeah. This already looks absolutely beautiful. I love how this looks.
All right, so we'll start from the beginning, which is the coin power. So I've used the. Remember when we were watching the, what do you call it? The roadmap, and we had the Threadspin 5. Yeah, I used that as a reference pretty much to see how overboard or not overboard we can go. And we feel like this is we hit a pretty good middle ground.
Nice.
You know, so we've got 24 base power, up the base power of the E.G.O a little bit. It is a negative coin, right? So you know, we'd up the base E.G.O a little bit, you know, to turn into a 24.
Yeah.
We've gave it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because sorry if you don't mind me.
No, go ahead. Go
my
ahead. This is you.
Opinion. Yeah, okay. So immediately raising the base power of the E.G.O is a great change to this E.G.O as a whole. Because, you know, a very big critique that the community gives this E.G.O is that it rolls a fucking 10, naturally, which is insanely goddamn low. This, at the very least, rolls like a 16, if my math is correctly, which, admittedly, still low as fuck. I would rather have it be a base 20 or something, but you can only go so far with negative coins because otherwise it's a guarantee.
And it is Teth. It is Teth. If it was a he, maybe you could argue higher, but
yeah, like
Rojon's
I
hits
would
are
make
30.
it at least to roll like maybe an 18 or so or 17.
Okay.
But yeah, this is already like a very good change to
Me
up the base power
zoom in a little bit for you.
significantly.
Okay, cool. Next thing we've done is we gave it 3 more attack weight, turning it from a 7 attack weight to 10 attack weight.
Very funny.
I think it's
considering Light Stew is one of the egos of all time that has the most attack weight in the game.
Yeah.
I recall at one point it was. No, actually, I think it still is tied with the egos with the single most attack weight in the game, right? I don't think there's an ego with more
Sunshower?
than 7. Yeah, Sunshower also
Is
has
like the
7,
exception.
and there are like 2 others that also have 7. So it's really funny that Light Stew. You give it even more a fucking attack weight because it already has a lot of attack weight.
So the reason I gave it attack weight is because nowadays, not only do we have a higher sin, like a cap for sinners, because this was back when sinners had like, there was only 5 sinners, right? That's when Lifetimes 2 came out.
Yeah.
So it kind of compensates for that, and the fact that a lot of the enemies, we have more enemies in the fights now. So you kind of even it out a little bit, you know.
Yeah, it's a very good change to make. Because one of the big critiques you can also give Lifetimes to is, sometimes it is inconsistent whether it heals your allies or it hits the enemies.
And I didn't want to change
a very
that.
good change.
I didn't want to change the indiscriminate. I didn't want to change any of the targeting because I was like, you know, that's the identity. You can't change the identity. Next we have is does not trigger defensive skills. This one's for you, buddy. That one's for you. That's a well of a change. So you don't wild hunt yourself.
Yes, the Malfaust incident.
Yeah, we don't get another
Malfaust. This is just straight up a good change that should have been there from the very beginning.
But also so the counters don't get procced.
Yeah, but like the thing is, they already. I recall they already fixed the whole thing with normal counters proccing on this thing. Because before you could actually kill Sinclair by using normal counters.
I think you can still.
And then, power counters were added to the game. And then you get the Malfaust incident, which was also fixed later.
Or the Wild Hunt.
Yeah, then you have Wild Hunt and every other power counter. But this is a good change regardless.
Yeah. And then I think out of every change we have here, the simplest one, and I think the most effective for an actual Thread Spin 5 is get rid of the head hit conditional. I think you just make it on hit. You emphasize the tails hit, but I think you just turn it into an assisted healing.
Yeah, also 12% and 2 leftovers. Hold on, let me read what leftovers does. Max 5, restore 1% of max HP per X stack. Reduce stack of 1 by 1 hit. So
this is an interesting one. So this one we got as thank you for A19. Are my eyes deceiving me, or is this a collab of all time? Yeah, thank you for the Nari. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got Welv here analyzing my threads. We got Welv analyzing the Thread Spin 5 here. So let me talk you through all of this, because this is the big part here. So the biggest one obviously is the on hit. At first I was going to leave it to just the on hit, and then I thought I should up the healing a little bit. Just to, scale with how bigger the HP bars are getting in the game, right? Because they're getting bigger. Then I was like, I want to add a unique effect because the Yisang E.G.O has a unique effect. We don't know what it does, but it has blazing. So I was like, let's give it a unique effect. I was like, we should turn it into a bit of I think someone said you feel good after eating soup, right? So it's a good buff, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, let's play into that. So we added leftovers, and it works exactly kind of exactly like how Thorokagia Faust's passive works with Nebulizer, where hers is every time she gains Nebulizer, the allies will heal 1% of her max HP up to 5 per stack. So but the idea is you have to use the stew to get the benefit. But if you take damage or get hit, you lose the stacks. So it's kind of
I see.
That's kind of the idea I was going for. So it's you use soup, And even if you only use it once, you still have a little bit of tiny healing that could offset, like, the burn that you get inflicted on yourself, or, like, offset any, like, minor chip damage. It's nothing big. It's not supposed to be big, but it's supposed to be there, and it makes a difference.
I see. Well, it's a neat little difference. It's a neat little difference. You know, unironically, making this an on-hit conditional would make this among one of the best healing egos in the game.
Yes.
I had like a whole ass video dedicated to healing egos, and I mentioned like, oh, Lifetime Stu Sinclair would generally be the best healing ego in the game if it weren't for the fact that you had to fucking gamble on it, and even with gambling, the entire community doesn't understand it, but it's still extremely consistent. It's still extremely consistent healing, just using a 45 sanity.
Pretty much.
But also, this makes it into a case. This makes a case of, oh, you want to gamble for a heads hit, to, oh, you really want this to roll tails, because you get healing regardless, but if you roll tails, you get the ego resource amp.
Yes.
So the ego basically fucking pays for itself, which unironically makes it one of the most cost-efficient healing egos in the entire fucking game, and makes it super, super consistent.
And with that statement, I can kind of see if I get rid of this, like, I could kind of do this, and I think that would also be fair. Because it's so consistent.
You very well could do that.
I think we probably should just do that. I think we'll keep it at 10. Now that you've made that argument, because I didn't really think about that, but now that you've, well, that's why I have you here, because you're here to make the most, you know, the balance changes.
Yeah.
So I think we keep it at 10 because you get 5% technically from the special buff. So it kind of is like 15%, kind of already.
Yeah, and it's just super consistent to use. One thing I will actually give you flack for, though, is what the fuck is that and to bind the next turn? You know that is going on an ally, right? If it hits an ally?
No. So the way that it's worded is specifically Tails hit. Inflict 7 burn and 2 bind next turn. If the target is an ally, give 2 haste, 1 ego resource up, and clash power up next turn. So this is only for enemies, but I just kind of shoved it in here. This part is all for allies only.
Yeah, okay. It's really funny that you think that's how it works, but that 7 burn is going on allies, buddy. And the 2 binds.
You know what? Fuck it.
Like,
that is kind of funny. I thought it was specific only to enemies and allies. I didn't realize it actually
No. You have to understand that's another big critique the community gives this ego. It applies burn to you. Like, you and your allies.
Okay. See, I thought it was separate. I thought it was, I thought this part made this part completely different. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
we can just get rid of that.
Like...
It's fine. We can just get rid of that. We don't need
people give it a whole bunch of fucking flack.
I want to apply to allies.
Yeah, look, I don't know why it would apply to allies. It makes it so much worse. Like, generally, if you run the calculations and include the burn in it, it makes the ego so much fucking worse overall. It's like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, shout out to self-burn identities, of which there is one of in the entire game.
I do want to keep this, though. I do want to keep the burn, now that you've mentioned it, because it does work on Arda Blossom Faust and you, Heathcliff, and technically you, Sinclair, but he can't hit himself with it.
Yeah,
kind of funny. I'll get rid of that bind, though, because now that you mentioned that, I'm like, okay, yeah, that doesn't make sense. But I've just added Clash Power Up, 1 Clash Power Up here at the end, so...
I see.
This is a little trick.
I've been eyeing that to bind for, like, the
I didn't realize.
You showed me, and I was like,
I didn't realize. I thought it was separate.
Bro?
I forgot that this is a fucking season, like, 1 ego, where, like, the mechanic is different.
Yeah, in my mind I was just going, bro doesn't know Light-Up Stu Sinclair's absolute dog shit wilted rose emoji.
I knew it burned allies, but I didn't realize, I don't know why, like, a part of me just didn't realize that, like, the entire effect hit Okay, that's good.
So
that's why you're
weird.
here. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. Okay, but don't worry. That was just the awakening. We still have the corrosion and passives to go through.
Oh, I do wonder what you did with the corrosion, because that one is complete another dog shit.
Not much. I literally didn't.
Okay.
I made it minus 10, and I made it do 50% max damage instead.
My fucking god.
The idea was because the corrosion is not the reason you use Lifetime Stew, right? I was like, like, I made it more of like an awakening thing, and if you have to use Lifetime Stew, corrosion, it does a bit more damage. Like, I didn't really want to add too much to it because I thought it's not the gimmick, right? Like, this is not the gimmick.
Yeah, like I mentioned this in my video specifically dedicated to talk about Lifetime Sue Sinclair. As much as I love the E.G.O, the corrosion is abhorrent dog shit. I cannot make an argument to defend this. This is just horrible, and this is making like what was originally dog shit into dog shit with sprinkles on top.
Pretty
basically.
much. Like, this just, you know what this is? This is just MD buff. Like, that's what it is, pretty much.
I guess even then, the 50%, like going from 30 to 50%, isn't even that much considering how many fucking E.G.O resources. I also technically
nerfed this originally. I actually had this originally spend 5 resources to make it 50%, and then everyone was like, "Well, you already have to spend more resources to corrode," and I was like, "Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I think I won't touch that part." There was also other stuff that was like, you know, make it a res thing, but as I said, I didn't want to change it because it's not like the main part of Lifetimes 2.
Yeah, like if you had to spend 5 random E.G.O resources, it would genuinely maybe convince me to run uptime 4 instead of uptime 5.
Unironically. Okay, but that's fine because you know why? We have the passive. We have the passive, and the passive is very simple. We kept the original one and added a new thing.
Holy peak!
Yeah,
that's quite nice. That's quite nice.
So there you go. So the
gives
lowest,
it a little bit of sustain, which I am very appreciative of.
And there you go. It turns Lifetime Stew into much more of a supportive utility now. Much more of a supportive Teth utility. So lowest HP ally per turn gains 1 leftover.
Yeah, that's quite awesome. I'm quite a big fan of sustain of any kind because, like, a lot of the healing E.G.Os we have in the game right now are a big instantaneous burst of healing. We have very few that are actually centered around, sustaining the team over the course of a long time. Think of, what is that thing called again? The boys, Toracalgia Faust. Think of Wingbeat Ishmael, and then this E.G.O. There are very few E.G.Os that manage to consistently sustain the health of themselves or other allies. I guess Lasagre the Sunshine Dawn is also another example if, you know, you're running a bleed identity.
Yeah, and Yearning technically has, I think, that as well, so...
Yeah. But so, this is very cool change. Man. I like all this. Also, I find it very funny how the I'm looking at the uptime 4 icon and like the eye is just scratched out.
I just scratched the eye out. Unironically, if you look at it from like on stream, you really can't tell from it. Like if I zoom all the way out, you just ignore it. It's just
it's one of those things you only notice if you really look at it. And I'm just thinking like, wait a second.
It's season 1. Wow, Jesus, yeah, this is an all that's E.G.O. Okay, so out of a scale of let's say a scale of 5, what would you rate this?
I would rate it a 6, but I think that would do it a disservice, so a 7 would have to do.
All right, there you go, guys. What would have rated it, a 6 or a 7, depending on how you feel?
Oh god, I didn't even realize how until I made the joke accidentally. Fuck!
Damn it, Wolf! Fuck! No, it's alright.
I should just leave instantaneously.
Yeah, you should.
I should just take myself out.
Yeah, it's okay.
Chat, it's been fun.
Alright, thank you, Womiter. Have a good one. And there he goes. And there he goes. Take. Well, chat, I think this was a pretty successful day. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. Y'all have a good one, alright? Take care, everybody. Love you all. Thank you for joining. You guys have a good day. Alright? I'm gonna close this now. Why did I have to do him like that? I had to let him know. Alright, rest everyone out. Guys, while Perkins is tomorrow, we will be pulling. Make sure you join. Or else. Anyway, that's it. See ya.